people in hell in their body screaming and making wish and come on, yo.
Yo, Black.
What do we do? We're losing recipes.
Let him cook.
What happened to God and faith and good Christian things?
Well,
Look what you guys are watching, yo.
Let him cook.
This is ridiculous. Who's was just like, yeah, this is a great idea. Let's just watch this dumb movie and get everyone else to watch it. Someone did a wish and now she's cursed and her body's in hell inside her body. I'm not watching that, yo.
You can't look blacker if you're not black. It hasn't come up for a long time, but reversal man is going to have to come up.
They're like, Chris, the Crips have
We
arrived.
need you. Oh, wait, you give him a BBL, then throw him in jail?
That's not everyone's caption. At the same day, we're all gonna drop it with the same song.
Oh my
Boom.
gosh.
Can't even tell you what day it is. I've been in Turks so long. I love it here.
Is that your favorite song
Can't
now?
even tell you. It's about to be.
About to run to Turks?
About to run to Turks, baby. Can't even tell you what day it is. I've been in Turks so
They are
long.
gonna
I love it here.
Yo,
They're gonna
they
rinse
are
that
gonna-
song.
No, they are gonna smoke you. The internet.
Why?
When they see you in Turks,
Why are they gonna smoke me?
the narratives that are gonna form,
But I've been to Turks before.
it don't matter.
But I think, okay, I won't lie. When I went to Turks in 2018, I went to Turks. I was definitely much younger. That was almost 10 years old. I was like, what, like 21, 22 maybe? You know, like I was doing my thing, but I think going to Turks, like more mature, you know, have your money more up. You know, Turks is also more up.
I think there's just a connotation with any type of woman going on vacation or any type of luxurious looking
to certain places.
Just
Turks is one of those places.
It hits a certain way to like the aesthetically,
But I've already been
the
there.
optics.
People
I know,
side
just-
eye. That don't
yeah.
matter.
You have
If
but the
people
narrative.
let people side eye.
People are
I'm
gonna
there
side-eye
with my
Turks.
friends to have a great time. Can't even tell you what
As long as
day
you're
it
okay
is.
with the narrative, then you're cool.
What narrative? Whoa, she's selling her box. Niggas need to get. Women have money. It's 2026.
We disagree. We're just saying that this is
Women
just a
have
reality.
money to pick up and go on luxurious
Trust
places.
me, we know you have money. Other niggas don't.
Well, it's like a coping thing. It's like, oh, well, I'm not there. They're only there because they're selling box.
I'm gonna tell you guys right now. I'm going to Turks, and I ain't never sell box a day in my life.
Yeah, you know, with trips like that, you got to do the what's the term? The cost something benefit.
Cost risk benefit analysis.
Yeah. You got to
Is
do
that
that.
what it is?
And I feel
I don't know
like
if it is that, but it's something like
it's
that.
something along those lines. And for women, the cost risk benefit analysis is a lot different than men. So it's like, I can see a girl being like, you know what, this trip is expensive, but I'm just gonna pay for it. We're gonna have a blast. It's almost like women can guarantee that they're gonna have a blast at
Facts.
certain places.
Yep.
You can't do that as a guy.
I
You
think
can't-
going out in general is just very like, oh, all my friends are at this spot. Oh, they have a section, this. I might still not have a good time. Like women, they are guaranteed to have
Vegas?
a good time. Yeah.
Miami and Turks are guaranteed women have a blast places.
100.
They're not necessarily guaranteed men have a blast places unless you're dropping bread. If you're dropping bread, then you can guarantee. The more bread you have is the more guaranteed your blast will be.
I agree. Yeah.
But if you're not and like you're just trying to shake and move, girls, that's for the girls. Girls can shake and move.
Yeah,
Because all you need is one girl to meet one guy that can put everyone on.
Facts.
It doesn't, with guys, there's no like, you're not going to meet a man that's going to put a whole group of guys they don't know onto any, you know?
No.
And even if so, it's one of you.
I'm going to do you a solid, homie. Nah,
maybe
never.
a plus one. Because like Zoe has said, like for me, it be like that. Because I remember the first time I went to Miami, a man hit me and he's like, yo, we got a lit boat tonight. Pull up. I'm like, yeah, I'm down, but I'm with my friends. He's like, I don't know. So it's like you can maybe
How
get
many
one
of
to
them were
start.
you? How many
It was 5.
Yeah, no.
4 or 5.
So
of
you
us.
rolled deep,
Yeah, dude,
man.
you gotta stop
rolled
rolling
deep.
with
4 or 5
45
of us.
mans, yo.
What am I supposed to do? Like,
Pick your
Less in
favorite
the-
two,
less in the
max.
list.
it depends on the situation or the event.
Yo,
If
when-
it's usually you plus one, you can finesse it. You plus 5, you're cooked.
I tell you what, when Tresor gets his little Marvel contract or his signing bonus to go work with Rihanna for 6 months or so, and he leaves us all in the dust and everything like that, the friends and family fighting for their little percentage, and I don't envy you. It's going to be rough.
It's already rough.
And he's already feels obligated to help everyone, you know?
Yeah,
because
he's
he's the
nuts.
plug, you know, for the Hobies. So he's always rolling deep.
I get it though. It be like that. Cause
I'm just like, I have a lot of friends, but I just have to select. Like, I'll show Tresor things that, you know, will be good for him. I'll show girls that I know would be a girl's thing. Like, but I'm not, if I show Tresor, I'm not going to show Tresor plus 1, 2, 3. It's like, yo, you can come with me. Da, 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 da.
yeah. It depends. It depends on the situation.
Yeah.
It depends on the situation.
Anyways, guys, welcome to episode, what are we?
219.
219 of Relentless Diaries podcast. I'm your main host, Zoe.
I'm Tresor.
And Clyde?
And Mucho is still not here.
Mucho hasn't slept in 4 days.
No, yeah.
No, he hasn't.
Trey's here. What up, Trey?
Yeah,
Hey,
Trey's
man.
back. Trey's
Miss y'all.
back, but Mucho is still, I think he's either coming back today or coming back this week from Rwanda. His brother won the ABL, African Basketball League
I
Championship.
believe so.
What does that stand for?
African Basketball League,
Thank
right?
you. Okay.
Not ass big, whatever. I don't know, whatever. So,
Big Black.
Big Black League. Yeah. So congratulations to Mucho. How do you pronounce his brother's name? No,
Notori, I think.
I don't. No. See, the T is silent. I think.
Is
I
it
think it's
really?
Nori.
I've never heard him say it.
Notorious. He said it before. I think it's Nori.
Nore?
Nore.
Call
The
him.
T is
Find out.
definitely silent.
I don't know.
You can maybe try to call him.
We'll see.
He might be on his flight actually if he's not thing. But anyways, point is, congratulations, Mucho. I know he said that he messaged us saying that Nori, hope that's his brother's name, pronouncing it right. Nori had won the chip and he was gonna miss his flight. So
Yeah, Mucho was tweeting, group chatting, everything through his vacation, man. You can tell exactly what he was doing through his tweets or whatever, man. You can tell he was lit with
Yeah.
multiple drinks in. Like, yeah, shout out to Mucho. He knows how to
Yeah.
have a good
Having
time,
a
man.
blast,
He
yeah.
knows how to have
and his mom was there, which was so sweet.
That is nice.
I've never seen Mucho's mom, but he posted a picture and I'm like, is that your mom beside you? He was like, yeah. And he looks like his mom.
Yeah.
Yeah. But his mom, it's nice that his family went and supported his brother on his big championship win. So shout out to them. That's huge. But yeah, anyways, how was y'all weeks? Just the three of us, old podcast days.
Season 3 vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Season 3 and 4? Did we do 2 seasons alone or 3 seasons? What? No.
Yeah,
1 or 2?
season 3 and 4 vibes. Yeah.
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 I guess feel like just the
Throwing
three
back.
of us. Three's Company too. You know that show?
Three's Company?
You don't know the show Three's Company?
I never watched it, but
Come and knock on our door.
I didn't know it well enough to
I
know
know
the
that.
theme song. Yeah.
Have you ever watched the show
No.
I don't think
with
so.
John Ritter?
I don't think I've actually watched
Wow.
it. No.
My grandma used to rinse that show. I used to sit and watch with her almost every day on Deja Vu Network. Real ones know. If you were
Ooh,
raised
yeah.
Deja
with your
Vu.
grandma or you have an older parent and you used to watch Deja Vu,
And you're watching like I Love Lucy.
I
and
Love Lucy,
them shows.
Archie Bunker.
That 70s
Oh my
show.
God.
What else? The Jeffersons,
Oh boy.
Was Golden Girls on that? Or
Golden
was it-
Girls,
Some throwback TV.
Three's Company,
Yeah.
banger.
You
old
are
school.
such an
remember-
auntie.
I
Holy
remember
Yeah,
shit.
that's
those.
some old auntie ass TV.
I'm
yeah.
an old soul. That's what my
That's
grandma
like
raised
stay
us on.
home, stay home from school.
Yeah,
That's
when
what's
you're
on TV.
sick, Three's Company too.
To me, the stay at home sick bag of TV was always like
Maury,
yeah.
Jerry Springer,
Springer.
Judge Judy,
Wilkos.
yeah, Judge
Steve
Mathis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Steve Wilkos. That's what.
Who's the Judge Joe Brown?
Yeah, Joe
My
Brown.
grandma loved them judge shows, yo. She
Is that
to
the one with the black judge?
Judge Mathis is black
Judge
and Judge Joe
Mathis.
Brown is black. They're both black.
Which one's the one with the glasses and the short buzz cut?
Judge
Joe
Mathis.
Brown.
No,
Okay, yeah,
Mathis
that-
has the glasses.
Here's- that shows the
Okay.
shit.
Apparently, Judge Judy makes the most out of all of them.
Oh, 100%.
course.
Like
What?
she's
She is
like
the
lit.
OG
She's super up.
judge.
Yeah.
Judge Judy? What? I'm pretty sure she's still on TV today.
Yeah.
And now her granddaughter is on her show.
Oh wow,
Her
that's some
grand- wait,
LeBron.
as what?
That's some LeBron.
She's like a clerk. Like she does
clerk?
like is that a law clerk who like does like the typing?
Oh,
like in the courtroom, I think.
Really?
Yes.
Like a stenographer.
Bro.
And it's her granddaughter. That's how long Judge Judy's been in the game, bro.
Is Judge Judy considered pop culture?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
100%.
For sure.
I always thought
100%.
that
That Atlanta episode confirms it.
She is, for sure. But nah, I mean, I was chilling this week. I went to rainy day, but besides that, didn't really go out. I was chilling, watching
yeah, we
people
were?
get killed on the internet for
What?
for videos
What?
that they made.
What? Who got killed?
Zoe, I tell you, yo, context clues.
I'm
Not,
a little-
not
Watching
literally,
people-
not literally killed.
Yeah, but who?
figuratively.
Yeah,
But,
I'm,
like,
I'm still
You were
curious.
a part of the killing.
I got killed on the internet for
No,
videos.
who was Zoe killing on the internet?
Who
The
was that
video,
killing?
the Dapping Up 10s video.
Oh, we didn't even
What?
Yo.
Yo, I forgot about that. Yo,
You get killed
thank you for
again?
bringing that
Oh
up,
my
huh?
god.
You got killed again?
No, I was doing the killing.
People
Oh, you were doing the
killing.
I was doing the
Oh
killing.
no.
You ever see
someone
something
got
and
killed.
just like when the Klay Thompson Banks stuff happened, I remember Azalea Banks tweeted and added him and was like, "Are you ready to die, nigga?" This is how as soon as I saw this video, that's what I thought in my head. Like, nigga, get ready to die. You're gonna lose your life right now.
We'll talk about that.
So and Coney about to end it.
Yeah. So yeah, me and Coney were like, what's that meme where the people
Fusion. You and Fusion on the
Fusion?
Dragon Ball Z. That's
and
fire.
Me and Coney literally did the virtual like tag team.
Yeah,
We about to
yeah,
get
yeah.
out of here. Yo, first of all, I went to Rennie Day too. Shout out Rennie. It's crazy that Rennie has turned his birthday into like this crazy Toronto like festival
Fire,
cultural moment. Like I'm pretty sure he sold like 1,300 tickets for his birthday party.
That's us.
Which is crazy. And it's like full production. Like he had a photo booth, he had food, he
Some
had
air
a
horns for Rennie.
stage, he had bottles, he had like the GA, he had VIP, he had projections of like himself. And honestly, like to see, I love when seeing people really, what's it called? Invest in like their craft and like their creative. Cause even the promo that he did for Rennie Day was kind of fire. Like the video that he did of like him going out.
He has very, very solid branding when it comes to promoting his events and creating the visuals and everything for it. I think he does a good job at that.
I think he has solid branding and like the whole like Wadea team. Like they're really locked into like the Wadea brand and like, you know, what it means to like bring this type of event to Toronto and like staying authentic. So, I mean, shout out to them. I hope what are you staring at?
Yeah.
Nothing. I'm just looking
I
out the
hate when
window.
people do that.
but
I hate when people do that.
He looks up too sometimes.
Drives me nuts.
Yeah.
But yeah, so shout out to the whole Wadea team. They're doing big things. Speaking of Wadea, that's what happened. So this is nothing on Wadea, by the way. Like I like Wadea parties. I like what they're doing. Shout out to them. They're doing really different things. I think them and Uncle Delroy are in a like different league when it comes to West Indian, Jamaican culture in Toronto. But obviously Wadea is a Caribbean, I hate even say Caribbean. It's a West Indian inspired event, right? They play soca, they play dancehall, they play reggaeton, very West Indian inspired. So of course, naturally so, a lot of Black people attend Wadea, right? And also, Black people attend. That includes Black women. A lot of dark-skinned women attend Wadea. A lot of
They
Black
do.
women attend Wadea.
That's a fact.
Tresor and I were there. You didn't come.
I did not.
Yeah, but Tresor and I were there. You tell me what that event was.
Yeah, it was 90% Black people, I'd say.
Yes. Black, right?
Yeah, I'm not trying to.
Black.
Yeah.
So-
I think that is like a very big element to what happened here,
Right.
right?
So
it is a
I'm-
Black event, dark-skinned people in there, yeah.
So I'm scrolling my
Mind your
Twitter
team.
and I see my good old girl Coney. And her tweet said something about, I don't know verbatim, but it was like basically about like making a Dapping Up 10's video at a predominantly Black event and excluding Black women is absolutely insane.
Oh, no way.
And I was like, wonder what she's talking about. So I went on Instagram and I found the video. And it's this, I'm gonna refrain from using any offensive verbiage. This man,
I mean, it's warranted.
yeah, there's a man making a video and he was dapping up 10s. Every single 10 in that video was not Black. People might be like, oh, there was a mixed girl in there. Okay, cool. All right, but predominantly they were like white, light skin, Asian,
Oh, no.
Latina, passing, like it was very intentional.
No Black girls at all.
Not one girl, and someone said not one. This is not even an original joke. Someone put in the comments, not one girl in there is darker than Ice Cap.
Yeah.
With extra cream.
Extra cream white. Yeah, nice.
What do you?
I was cracking my knee.
Yeah,
It was a very beige video.
extremely.
Very-
And on the lighter end of beige.
Very khaki video.
Lighter end of beige. And I immediately was like, of course, you know, Zoe gets activated. when it comes to, you know, Black women being disrespected and underrepresented. So I, of course, took my ass to the comments.
Okay,
And I was like, we know what you are, coon. Hello.
Oh, Zoe.
Yep. And people were going in the comments. You know, the Wadea team was like, bro, like, appreciate it, but like, this is not what we represent. People were going in the comments. And the fact that this dumb nigga tried to double down on the video. Like, oh, I don't know what he really said. I was going off in the comments. And then some stupid ass, another dry lip nigga, commented and was like, oh, they're mad that we didn't include the DEI baddies.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no.
And then again, this dry lip nigga who made the video then comments, laughing face, DEI baddies. So I said, you know what? Again, do you Black men forget what your mother looks like? Because that man was dark skinned. He was Negro. If it was slavery, he's in the fucking field.
Oh, shit.
Haven't been showered in probably a year.
Oh.
Like, people need to remember our history and remember how we were treated and also remember what the fuck your mother's pokes looks like that you came out of. Because I promise you, it's not no Asian, it's not no white, it ain't no light skin. You are a Black man. Don't forget that. And again, I don't give a fuck what your type is. And your type does not diminish attractiveness. You can have a type and still find other people attractive. Like, I don't understand that whole notion of preference, type, this. And I say that, I'm saying, people are like, we're talking about this again. Yeah, because I'm gonna say it till I'm blue in the fucking face. It's very, like, as a Black woman, my preference is Black men. But if I see a fine-ass Asian man, I see a fine-ass Asian man. If I see a fine-ass white man, I see a fine-ass white man. You can prefer, quotations, light skin or white, but to say that dark-skinned women are unattractive doesn't make any fucking sense. You're a self-hating coon. And let's just keep it at that.
See, that video is definitely crazy. And I agree that I think it was very, like, distasteful and very tone deaf. This is just, I had two questions about this, though. When I was, like, looking through the comments and looking at everything, my first thing was, I understand the outrage, and this is a genuine question. My thing is, and I don't know this guy, so I'm not trying to diss him, but like, why do we care what this random guy made a video about, you know? And I would understand it, like, if it's someone with like a big platform or someone whose voice is really strong, and like, I get it, you know? Like, if I made that video, I completely understand. But like, the reason I'm saying that is because like random people doing random distasteful things, then it gets grouped to, and you kind of just did it. It turns from this guy to men, and it turns from this guy to niggas. And it's like, that's not, he did that.
Right.
We didn't do
this
that.
This was a random dude?
It was just a random guy in the city.
Oh, I thought it was the guy hosting the thing.
No, this was a random guy.
That's why I made it very clear. This has nothing to do with Wadea. No one who's involved in Wadea. No. It's just a guy.
It was just a random guy.
A
random guy who decided to make a video at the party.
Yes.
Because then it's like the actions of this guy get put onto everyone else, and now it's like men are so this and niggas are so this, and I feel like that's unfair because it's like we could talk about this dude, but like, don't put what this random man did on all of us.
Right.
You know?
But Tresor, I think the reason why it's necessary for people like Zoe and Coney to like really go hard about it is because, like, sure, this may be an individual who kind of has a perspective that's kind of over on this side and is not representative of like all men. But like, I think the most heinous part is that comment, DEI like baddies. So what
like,
you
nigga,
kind of,
you are DEI.
so when you do that video, you're kind of cultivating and creating space, allowing that
People
to be okay. So it's kind of,
That's fair.
Regardless if it's a nobody or some, you know, like we don't really care about this person's platform. Like you kind of got to be 10 toes. You got to nip every single thing in the butt. And I think that's why it's important to kind of like, yo, who is this? Why are we giving it attention? It's like, it's very important. We can't let shit slide, right?
I get
Yes.
that, but
Yeah,
I feel like
so-
the issue with that is though, the outrage makes it more viral and spreads it even
gives
more.
it more
So I
fuel.
feel like
Okay.
if we
Yep.
saw it and was like, bro, this guy's waste, and just kept it pushing and didn't comment and didn't give life to the video, it wouldn't have went anywhere. So it's like, I understand why that's done, but then at the same time, that engagement fuels the video to get even bigger, you know? So it's kind of like,
see
like
your-
I get,
The video got taken down though.
Yeah, it did. It got
Yeah, I
like
I
saw
removed.
see your
removed.
point, but the problem is Zoe
He
mentioned
didn't delete it. It got removed. Like,
got removed.
like
Like,
Instagram.
like community
people
guidelines
reported-
kind of
yeah,
shit.
people reported
people
it.
reported
the
it.
comments were
the
obviously
problem
heinous.
is Zoe mentioned it was a mostly mostly black dark skinned women there, right? So the fact
I
that
would say majority of the women
Yeah,
there
of
were.
course.
Yeah.
so if people know that it was majority that, and he still purposely chose everyone outside of that, it looks crazy from the context of how you know the party looks.
It's misrepresentation.
I know.
We're
but-
posting an Asian girl in cornrows. It's like
But
again,
yeah.
like,
Oh, no.
we're now. Like, I don't know if it was an Asian girl corner. I may be paraphrasing or putting two people together. I don't know. But again, we're like in this space where we have these women who are basically cosplaying us. You know what I mean? Like cosplaying us, going into these. And I'm not saying I have Asian friends who love West Indian culture. I have white friends who love West Indian. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? But again, you're fueling these girls who come with braids and flags that they have no ties to. Maybe their friend's Jamaican, so they bring a Jamaican flag and, you know, they want to come. But again, that's not what this is about. And if you want to highlight them, sure. But like, why? It was intentional that was the focus. And I think I understand your point, like, why give it life? I don't think it represents all men in Toronto, but I do think it's a bigger issue where it's like,
For sure.
yeah, you see what we're talking about here? Like, here we go. Like, this is the proof. We're not crazy.
For sure. And then my second question is, I feel like in moments like this, and I've kind of talked about it before, I feel like moments like this kind of get diluted where it's like we can highlight, like you said, a bigger issue and actually like discuss it and try and find ways to fix it. Or if you're educating or informing or even stating your opinion where you're like, yo, like this isn't cool and yo, you shouldn't have done this because of this, this, and this or whatever. But I feel like a lot of people, and I saw this in the comments, once again, take opportunities like this to be righteous bullies. And that dilutes the message. And it's like, okay, this guy did something wrong and we're killing him. Let's kill him. And I don't feel
Ready to
like
die?
calling
And
him
what do you mean?
names
Oh,
and like
'cause I called him a
talking
coon?
about his, like, no, I'm not even just that. But there was a lot of that. There was a lot of people talk about his physical appearance and all that type of stuff. Like that doesn't help
It doesn't help the
Yeah.
cause.
you feel me? Yeah, that doesn't help
I
the
don't need to
cause. It's
comment.
like, because half of those comments, there was definitely comments
Yeah,
in there
yeah,
like, yo, this is distasteful because this is a black event and blah, blah, blah. Like actually explaining the problem that people have with it. And there's people in there like, oh, bro, this ugly nigga, why is he doing it? Yo, you look like you just crawled onto earth. Yo, and I feel like that will make someone double down because they're like, oh, now people are making fun of me. Now I'm going to get defensive and start going back at people.
When you
know?
fight anti-blackness with more anti-blackness, it breeds more anti-blackness. is what you're
Exactly.
saying.
So I just feel like there was some people in there who didn't have good intentions in it. Like they just wanted to make fun of a guy that did something wrong. And I think that dilutes the message so much from people that actually like want to shed light on a bigger issue.
Where would you find a solution in this then?
People have to just stop being bullies. That's it.
Oh, that's impossible. People have
It's never gonna happen.
People
But I'm
have-
saying in a perfect world,
Yeah.
that would be it. You could voice your concerns. You could tell this guy why this was wrong.
Yeah.
And hold it accountable and say, yo, this is not cool. But once you start name calling, I feel like we lose the plot gets lost. Because now this person is not like there's no, what do they call it in jail? Like rehabilitation.
Reform.
Reform. If I did something wrong and now everyone's calling me ugly, that's not going to make me be like, you know what? Maybe I was wrong.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I do feel you on that, Tresor, that like when people are wrong, like how do we help them be unwrong without pushing them further into that rabbit hole that they like you're saying that
Because people can my bad to cut you off.
No, it's all good.
Because people can weaponize that. Because then people are in the comments like, see, look at how these girls are acting. And like people try to spin everything.
Well, even the TikTok I made, speaking on it, I was very calm, didn't raise my voice. And you were in the comments were like, this is why we don't like black women. And people were like, bro, she didn't even like, you see a black woman talking? Guys, I'm telling you, it was like the most calm video I did. But people are like, no, she's literally just talking. Like you guys are actually demented in your brain to think that you watching this video made it seem like she was outlandish or crazy or ratchet, whatever you want to paint. I was literally just talking. But they see a black woman talk with intention and automatically it's like, oh, this is why we don't date y'all. What? Again, look at your mom before you look at me.
No, just pretty much that. Just hammering down that.
Yeah, and once again, I want to say that I definitely think that video was super distasteful and it was wrong and he should not have done that. But I just feel like when we're trying to find solutions for things, like we kind of got to take a second and realize like, yo, like, are we helping or are we hurting right now? Because 100 comments calling him ugly doesn't prevent another guy from not doing this.
I agree. And to be honest, I never commented on his looks other than the fact that he is black and dark skinned, which is ironic. I don't need to call him ugly or whatever, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I did call him dry lipped, but that's just me adding a little sauce. But I think when I say the word coon, people get like scared. But coon literally just means like when a black person calls another black person a coon, it's someone.
Heavy. It's heavy on the jacket.
It is.
It's heavy. But also, like, when a white person calling a black person a coon is like OD.
Right.
Right? A black person calling a black person a coon is like someone who is, how am I trying to word this? Someone who like seeks the approval of non-black people by disparaging black people.
Right.
And that is what he did, by definition.
You're right, but also didn't help calm the situation either.
I don't care, I'm gonna say it.
But then also there's another layer to that. Black people calling black people a coon is that, but then also black women calling a black man a coon hurts even more because it's like we care about what y'all say.
He doesn't
like a guy saying it to another guy doesn't hurt as much as a girl saying it to a guy.
It's more triggering.
Especially
That's why
when it's
you're
about
invoking that.
women.
Well, then he shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, facts.
He shouldn't have. But again, last resort said, we're giving attention to a loser, not an actual influential person as well.
Facts. I mean, like I said, it's less about him and more about the issue, but we don't need to do that.
Exactly.
We got to find a way to give lashings without killing them.
Yeah, because people be I'm telling you, there's people on the internet that wait with their snipers for someone to trip and fall, to just shoot them. They don't care what the person did. They're just waiting for a moment to attack somebody.
Yeah.
And also, he's like, we're not going to talk about him no more.
Okay.
What else? What
Anyway,
else is on the docket?
You know who should have got attacked?
Who?
Chet
Kevin
in
Hart?
that damn locker room.
Okay, yeah.
Shea
you're
Gilgeous
angry.
Alexander should have ringed Chet Holmgren's neck like
come
Bart
on.
and Homer after that game. Oh my goodness gracious, bro.
Right.
Take back all of the APs.
Okay,
all of
let's
the
give
APs
some context to people who might not know what we're talking about.
OKC lost Game 7 in the Western Conference Finals
In the
to
NBA.
the Spurs.
As they should.
In the NBA.
Shea, Canadian Gem, did everything he needed to do. So this loss is not on Shea.
Now I will hold him accountable
okay.
as well.
Why, you're gonna argue
He didn't play amazing in the series. He didn't have a great series.
Well, they were on his ass.
He didn't have a great series.
He played good enough.
Didn't he put up 35 in Game 7?
You know, he did all he could, but he didn't have a great series.
Yeah.
He did not.
He didn't, but they were also on his ass, and he was also playing injured.
Oh, I didn't know that either.
And his number 2 was injured.
Yeah.
Jared McCain is really the reason they even got to 7 games. Realistically, it wasn't Shea. Jared McCain saved them in a couple of those
And
games.
he only came over like mid-season and stuff. So, he's still trying to find
that
his way.
Game 7, Wemby, through the whole series, you kind of saw it, but it was on display in Game 7 that Wemby just absolutely took Chet Holmgren's heart. He shot 2 shots the entire game. You are an all NBA player, and you shot 2 shots.
Well, no,
the
he made
entire
2
game.
shots. I think he shot more than 2, but
I think he was 1 for 2.
Let me see.
He had 4 points. Unless they were free throws.
I think he had free throws. Field
okay.
goals, I think he was 1 for 2.
Let me see.
And he did, and I know, so he was 1 for 2, I think you might be right. And he didn't he didn't even attempt
the
to
last
score
3
a
quarters.
single basket, I think, for the entire second half.
That's what Tresor's talking about when he says like Wemby has his heart. You know, like you're scared,
took his
you're
heart.
timid, you're
He's
out there,
scared
you know?
of
it.
Has his heart, put it in his pocket. He goes and parties with it and chills with it in his pocket and stuff like that.
Bro, it was...
But this is also like Chet and Wemby, and it's really great because we're going to have this for another decade and years to come and stuff like that.
But it's not a rivalry.
It's been a rivalry ever since France,
This is a
like the
rivalry?
cadet teams and stuff like that. Like France was always getting their ass whooped by that USA team, and Chet was always on that team. They're both the 7-footer, mobile, agile guys. Their game and build is similar and stuff. So people are always putting them against each other. And regular season, they go at each other.
Do they?
Yeah.
I've never seen Chet puff his chest at Wemby.
Oh, check.
A rivalry to me is like, I get at you, you get at me. I get at you, you get at me.
I think this has established it. But it's not like, I think this established it because I think there needs to be stakes attached to like a rivalry. And this was at Game 7 in Western Conference Finals, but they have been pitted against each other for a bit.
Yeah.
Well, didn't Wemby say he doesn't like him? Like, isn't that like an open narrative?
I've never heard that.
This is what I mean though. Wemby, I wanted Shea and OKC to win. Yeah. Because I like Wemby and everything. I feel like him and Ant are like the last players that actually play to fucking win and care about winning. But I wanted Shea to win because I wanted one more Canadian MVP and championship because whatever's about to take place for the next few years.
That's exactly what I was about to say.
It's gonna be long. It's gonna be LeBron-esque, you know?
Yeah.
And I was like, maybe we'll get one more year.
Worse?
It might be worse.
How so?
Bro, because they're like, bro, if you watch those games, anytime OKC drove in the paint, they would just pass it. They're scared of him in the paint. No one would take a shot.
I know.
He affects every single possession on both ends of the floor. Wherever he is affects how that play is going to go.
Imagine trying to get a basketball into a 10-foot net over a man who is 7'5", and you are maybe 6'10" on average.
Yo.
Like,
yeah.
What are we doing?
I seen this funny hypothetical.
That man puts his hand up and you probably can't even see the net any fucking more.
Would you take 10 LeBrons or 10 Wembys?
10 Wembys.
10 Wembys.
10 Wembys.
Easy.
Yeah.
Easy 10 Wembys. But my thing is, I agree with you. I think
the Wemby era's already started, is what I'm saying.
The Wemby era started and he's only 22.
Yeah, terrifying.
Which is
I also,
for the league.
Scary.
To me, I think, personally, I want the Knicks to take this W because after this season, we are going to be in a long Wemby whirlwind for at least the next 5 to 8 years.
At least 5.
Because he's not going anywhere.
No.
And they're only going to build around him. And if he's only fucking 22...
This is scary.
This is scary. It's going to be the Spurs for, I don't know however long. They're going to have to build an outrageous super team. They're going to have to wake up Michael Jordan or something. Time machine Michael Jordan. Bring back Shaq. They got to bring back everybody to take this nigga down. The league is cooked after this.
This is a good point that you're bringing up because my cousin said this. He said that Wemby's legacy might overshadow LeBron's. He said, I honestly, I'm not sure.
He has to do it first.
He has to do it, but he will.
Because there's knock on wood, if he doesn't get injured, like there's a lot of
room for he's still young.
There's a lot of variables, but hopefully so.
Look at me, I'm a Spurs fan. My team is perfectly run and well respected. My franchise player is a 9'7" French alien with high emotional intelligence. Shut up. Oh, look at me, I'm a Spurs fan. My franchise player spent an offseason training with literal monks in the mountains of China and says things like, I refuse to carry the burden of having to hide my emotions, and is a great example for young men everywhere. Fuck you, dude. Seriously. No, it's actually cool. It's actually so sick that you get some of the greatest teams and players and coaching in the history of the sport, and now your 22-year-old mythological creature of a franchise player, generational backcourt, and elite role players are going to the finals in like their second or third year together, and I'm rooting for you. I mean, does your greed have no limits? You sick fucks.
That's a fact.
Honestly,
wow.
Facts. That is,
wow.
That's a fact.
Yo, I saw a tweet I guess they were tweeting like, Wemby's, or this is like one of the youngest teams, I think, to make it to the NBA finals, and Wemby being 22. And people are quoting like, bro, like Knicks fans were like, bro, like, just let us have this because after this, we know, like, we know we're done. Like, just let us please have this win. You're only 22. Like, one time, please.
Bro, they showed the Spurs starting lineup and the Michigan Wolverines starting lineup, and they were the same age.
Jesus Christ.
Oh
Michigan
my God.
Wolverines?
Michigan.
Like, in
University.
the NCAA?
Yeah, like a university team.
22, 22, 23, 22, 22. 22, 22, 23, 22, 22.
Do you know how scary
Wait,
that
no,
is
isn't
long
Champagny
term?
on the starting lineup? He's 24.
No,
Yeah,
there's
the
no
starting
player
lineup they
under
had-
23 in that team.
No, Champagne's on that team.
Does
And
Champagne
Champagne's
start?
like 24, 25.
If he's 24, he just turned 24.
I was gonna say.
Their starting lineup was 22.
I saw on
You watch
ESPN.
the Spurs play too? They're a bunch of dogs, man. Like a bunch of young
Stephon
dogs,
Castle.
man.
They're playing YM basketball, yo.
Organized, smart YN basketball.
Stephon Castle punched that on Hartenstein, and then Wemby dunked on Chet, and it was over.
I think the monk thing is the scariest thing about Wemby.
Yeah, he's serious. Like he's
like, bro, the man walks in.
He has that Kobe in him, yo.
You
Like
see the way he's biting his hand when he like misses shots and stuff. Like he's a little fucked up.
No, so my cousin told me that's an anime reference. So my cousin.
That's what I mean. He's not interested.
What did he do?
He bites his hand to celebrate.
Oh, Attack on Titan. Yeah.
Yes. So my cousin was telling me that. I'm telling you, no, I'm kick right me wrong. My cousin was telling me that because I thought I don't know anime. I'm like, yo, is he tapped? Like, why is he doing that? He's like, no, what he's doing is apparently in that anime show, it's about like giants, and in order for someone to become a giant, they bite their hand.
Yes.
So that is him celebrating, like him emphasizing like he's a giant, so he bites his hand as the anime reference when he wins.
Yeah.
To like show his connection with like these giants.
Yeah, like you could tell he's not on that foolishness. Like you're not seeing Wemby in the club with BBL baddies and strippers like James Harden and them, man. Like it's not happening, bro. This guy is locked in.
You have a big, like, who it has the Kobe mentality. That is the scariest thing you could see walking onto a court.
Yeah, like if we were good again, like I don't know, like Toronto women wouldn't even be able to face him, you know? Like he would just be in his hotel room reading a book and stuff like that. He comes into the game with his monk garb on and everything. Like
he has come to a Toronto party, not to like air it out. But he left.
Y'all have to work hard.
But he left before like
he wasn't going.
Yeah, I think he was there at like 9 and left at like 11.
Yeah,
that's a rowdy night for him.
I wasn't there, but I heard like I have friends who host a party, and my boy was like, yeah, he literally like came at 9, he was gone by like 11.
I have to stretch. Yeah. Like probably something like that. But Chet, man. Now I'm not gonna kill Chet and say like he's a bad player, but I hope he thinks about this, yo.
He has to.
You cost us this ring.
I just looked up the stats, and you're right. He did shit. He did 1 for 2 from the field, 2 from 4 from free throw, 4 points, 0 assists, 4 rebounds, 2 blocks, 2 steals, 2 turnovers.
That's who they gave the All NBA to over Scotty.
That's so shit.
Come on, yo. And I got one more video for Chet and all the Chet people out here. You guys need to pay a listening to this.
Chet Holmgren's Game 7 performance should be a reminder to us all why it is so much more important to shoot the ball and miss than not shoot at all. And no, I'm not just talking about basketball. It goes back to the Dion Waiters quote, I would rather go 0 for 30 than 0 for 9. Yeah. Because going 0 for 9 means I stopped shooting. That means I lost confidence. It is so much more important to shoot the ball in life and miss those shots because at least you know you tried. And 9 times out of 10, you learn something from those missed shots. I would genuinely respect it more if Chet Holmgren went 2 for 25 in that Game 7, and they still lost, than him going 1 for 2 and still losing.
Yep.
Yeah, that's valid.
Agree.
Man. Because Caruso went like 5 for 17 or something, and no one cares. Nobody cares.
Yeah.
He was like 10 of 12 in Game 1.
Bro,
he was going crazy.
And the thing is, and we'll wrap this basketball stuff up soon, ladies. I'm sorry. But like, bro, Shea was actually out there. I took it in certain possessions. It's like literally no one else could score. He was coming up and people were just standing watching him.
Yeah.
Jared McCain was the only one trying to score and actually scoring.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Shea was literally just 1-on-5 out there, yo. That's why they needed Jalen Williams, because Shea had no number 2 option out there, yo.
Because Shea and Jared McCain kind of have like a midi game, and the only way you're going to score on the Spurs is if you beat your man and stop right there 10 feet before you get to that giant, and then
or
if
you
hit
get threes.
If you can hit that or threes, that's the only way, because he is a tree that stands right in front of that net. And
the morale on that team, I don't know. The way that Shea, there was a couple of them interviews. Shea wasn't the same team that barks at each other and puts towels over each other's heads and like.
He then took his braids out before the press.
Yeah.
You know how mad you have to be to just be in the locker room behind
and
that
walking
with the fresh
out. He probably took his braids out in straight silence, yo. Didn't talk to no man, just in the corner, just taking his braids out row by row.
Speaking of another afro that shook the internet.
That's a good
That's
segment.
a good one.
That was all right? I thought it was near the rim.
Jigga.
Yeah, my prediction came full
right.
circle.
My fault, Prophet.
No, I think it was an easy one to call though. Like that's usually how
I wouldn't have called that. I don't know.
I don't know.
possible.
I thought Jay-Z positioned himself as he doesn't want to do that no more. He's too good for that. That's not what rap's about. That's not what hip hop's about.
Yeah, but
did he say that in his interview?
No, but that's you know how Jay-Z moves though. Like that's how he likes to respond to things. Like he always does like a live freestyle and he'll give you a couple bars or whatever. But Roots Picnic was this past weekend and Jay-Z was slated to perform. Everybody, obviously, the Ho Vengers, everyone was ready for this concert, anticipating what happened as well. And I didn't really see any footage of anything else of that set other than the freestyle of Jay-Z getting at, I believe, Drake, Nicki, Dame Dash, Kanye, yeah, just pretty much addressing everybody that's kind of been talking about Jay-Z the last little bit.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like the question I asked, right? Like 2 weeks ago or whatever, does Jay-Z need to rap? We posted that video and everybody kind of gave their 2 cents or whatever. And I interacted with a lot of listeners that talked about this too. Everybody seems to have this collective opinion that no, Jay-Z does not need to rap. Clearly, he feels like he needs to.
Sure.
I didn't think he needed to rap.
He thinks he does, though. He feels threatened, clearly.
That
He feels
says a
like
lot.
something needs to be said, you know?
That says a lot.
So I think that's interesting. I think it might put our guy Maul in an interesting situation.
Well, yeah. So, I mean,
because we saw what he said.
but there's also
We
a
did
lot of
see
fake
what Maul
news.
said. What did Maul say? Because Maul, who's a friend of the show, been on the show a few times, he is the younger brother of Biggs, who is one of the foundational members of Rockefeller. So very close proximity to Jay-Z. That's kind of his family. He calls Jay Big Bro and everything, right?
Maul was on their podcast. Should I just play the clip?
Wait, hold on. Can we go over like the bars that
Yeah.
Jay-Z had dropped first and who he had dropped about? Because I'm trying to find all the. So I mean, he dissed Nicki Minaj. He dissed Drake.
She's on that stuff again.
Yeah, he dissed. Who was everyone that he dissed?
Kanye.
Did he diss Kanye?
I forget which bar it was, but yeah, he did.
Something about the kids.
I'm trying to. Oh my god, there was. I should have saved it. There was a whole like what's the word?
Like breakdown.
There was a whole breakdown of like who he dissed and like what the bars were that he said and who they were aimed to and things like that. I don't know if I saved it, but
Do you remember some of them?
the one about Nicki Minaj was that lady back on that stuff. She sounds like she's in love with him. Her Ken can't even pick up they kid. Enough of them. A rapper can't be my op. I got mega Republicans.
When he says, when he does the kid line, he kind of like he stutters and like says like he's gonna say something more.
Yeah.
You know, that kid, enough of them. Like he kind of does something like that, whereas like, I'm a really go with, you want to talk about kids? Let me chill. You know,
Yeah.
that's kind of what he was saying with the bar. 'cause
People saying
done
that
that a
he
couple
would.
of times.
Oh, he also dissed Dame Dash about people talking in their teeth or fumbling out of their mouth because Dame Dash is.
he did a live where his dentures fell out. I remember.
Yeah. His gist towards Drake was the jig is up, nigga. I'm up 10. Wrong chart, champ. You gotta look up again. Niggas look up to Hove. I never looked up to them. Them crackers got your publishing checks. Go talk tough to them. Don't talk success to me. You niggas is workers. In perpetuity is how your contract is worded.
Interesting. Clyde.
Jigga Man.
different beef.
Jigga
different beef
Man.
levels.
Yeah, different levels. I mean, yeah, it's kind of like Jay-Z in his Lil Jordan Wizards era, I feel like kind of comes with a lot of the same subject matter, you know, like my wife's Beyonce, I'm the GOAT, I'm Jay, you know, which is kind of what he's doing here, you know?
Yeah.
I'm up $10 billion, you know, I'm in a different league than you, you know, the white people, go fight them. I don't know, Jay-Z's very rubbing elbows with a lot of these like white people and stuff like that. Like he says that MAGA Republicans are his ops, but he does dinners with Jared Kushner,
Right?
you know?
Like
all like Jack Dorsey's like his best friend and everything like that. Like Jay, I don't know, like you roll with them crackers too, you know?
roll with the crackers is crazy.
Well, he said, you know, go talk tough to them,
yeah,
you know?
but
And
he
keeps
also does. Yeah, Jay-Z rubs shoulders with white people. Like it is what it
a
is.
lot of
He
the business
definitely-
shark archetypes, you know, that so
Yeah. But I mean, like to me, were the disses hitting? No.
that's what I mean. It
Like,
sounded cool. It was really
maybe Nicki's were kind of like, oh shit, maybe. But like it just sounded like he was like doing slam poetry,
oh.
kind of in like it didn't really feel
So you don't feel, because
Like,
some people
it
are
wasn't
saying
like
it's
you. I mean, you're a battle rap fan. It didn't feel like rap to you, like freestyle rap. You know what I'm saying?
But I don't think that's what he was trying to do,
diss.
though. You know, I think he
Okay.
was like
Acknowledging.
addressing people.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I don't think he was like really trying to like
That's
go
what that
at
was?
people crazy.
A little jab, a little acknowledgement. Like,
Yeah,
here,
I
I'm
think it
here.
was just like
I
a
saw what you said,
jabs.
you know.
I don't
Okay.
think he was like really trying to really like diss.
My question from last episode when we talked about this: do we care that he's rapping?
I do. I think it's interesting.
There's a big section of people that do. Everybody doesn't.
Word. So what happens when no one responds to it? What if Drake doesn't respond to it? What if Nicki doesn't respond to it? What if no one responds to it and Jay-Z's just talking to the wind? What then?
But that's the thing. I think if you're just acknowledging, it's good if no one responds because it's not like it seems like you're directly trying to engage in a back and forth with someone.
Right.
As opposed to if like Jay-Z dropped a diss song, then it's like you're waiting for a response. But him doing this like as a freestyle a cappella, he's trying to like craft it in like a nonchalant way where it's like, I said what I have to say, but I'm not actually trying to battle you guys because I'm not going to go back and forth with everyone.
Okay.
and no one's
like-
going to jump off the porch to respond to it either. I
Yeah,
don't
because
think.
it doesn't make sense on either side for anyone else to say anything.
Drake will do more subliminal bars back. You know, it'll be more Cold War. Are they talking about each other kind of thing, like moving
Yeah,
forward?
I don't think it would ever.
Which has been a thing since 2014, him and Jay-Z.
Yeah,
Because what if Drake and Jay-Z ever actually do rap beef? It's not going to do anything.
I don't think that'll happen.
yeah, that'll never happen.
Where they're doing like some fucking Not Like Us back and forth, dropping
No,
songs
not like that. I
within
think
a
it'll be
week of
more
each
like-
other.
No, I'm thinking more of like subliminal, like when Drake and Kendrick first started, it became
Like a
just
Cold
subliminal.
War, yeah. And
Yeah.
Jay-Z and Drake have had that since 2014. So
Shit.
I think it'll be more of that. Maybe we'll get another freestyle at the other shows that he's got. But I think it is very, very indicative and interesting that the very, very first show that he's doing, he made sure, you know, like I'm addressing this. Let's. He feels a need to address it. He feels a need to have to talk about this stuff. So I think that's indicative of what could come.
It's interesting that he mentioned all those people, but not Diddy.
Well, I mean, what would he
Does
say
he
about
beef?
Diddy?
Does he have a
I'll
He doesn't
not
beat
for
Diddy,
real.
but he's been in the same circles as Diddy, and he's been accused of being in the same problems as Diddy before because his name's been brought up in a lot of documents, whether it's alleged or not. So the fact that you bring up Nicki, you bring up Drake, but you don't talk
But
about
those are
Diddy.
people that were talking about him, though.
I understand, but like the fact that you address a lot of stuff, but you don't address like that. Well, maybe it's not in the freestyle thing that you're talking about, but
Yeah.
still.
Some of the things Drake says that people are alleging are about Jay-Z seem to be damning things, right? Like, oh, then your name got redacted and y'all were island hopping back then. Like a lot of people think that that's directed at Jay-Z. So if he is talking about those types of things, like, I don't know, maybe the next thing that Drake elbows back is, you know, go get your boy, you know.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
So now with that, Maul had a clip on his pod where Rory was asking him if Jay-Z and Drake beef, what are you gonna do?
Uh-huh.
And his answer was interesting to me.
Very
This is what
interesting.
he said.
No worry, Ma.
Oh, you got the end of it.
Oh, I don't know what happened here. Okay. Technical issues.
Is this the
guys.
one you sent us?
Yeah, I was trying to play it. It's not.
Why
playing.
didn't it go through? Hold on. Want me to try?
Yeah, it's just showing the end. Anyways,
Let me try. Hold on.
yeah, someone else tried.
Right, you got it?
But yeah, what he was saying, I feel like
As we
people.
go into these next bars, you're about to sit here and look me in my beautiful face and tell me that Drake has to respond to these bars too.
Yeah, without question. It probably has to happen. It probably has to.
And how are you gonna handle all of this, my love?
I'm gonna sit back and enjoy it like
Yo,
everybody
this
else.
nigga over here telling me like,
you
what's
told me to
understood
pick a
don't need to
side.
be explained. What side, nigga? What
It ain't
side
no-
are you
It
on?
ain't no side to pick because it's not beef. It's not a beef. It's just two niggas going at it.
All right,
It's not a beef.
hypothetically, if it goes there, you gotta
It
pick a
goes
side.
there?
Wait, hold on.
I picked mine. I was with Biggs.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I might have to ride with my man Drake.
Over your actual family?
Yeah, man. Hov is big, bro. But I'm just saying, in a frilly little fade with my man, I gotta go with my man, dog. It ain't gonna be nothing. It ain't getting physical. It ain't none of that. But if it's a frilly fade and my man versus big bro,
Yo,
listen, man, it
Pete,
gotta
let
go down.
me get this camera. Biggs, I'm your little brother now. I'm your little brother
I'm the
now.
captain.
I'm your little brother.
So
I'm your little brother.
Yo.
he said he's picking Drake's
Fuck
side.
that, man.
Yo.
Repping the M and the O
Yo,
and the
Ma,
B.
I fuck with you, but what the fuck?
That surprised me. I'm not gonna lie.
I was surprised too.
me.
He's trying to be nonchalant about it too, because he's underselling that it's going to be a beef and back and forth. Right?
So I have a few things.
Did you message him just now?
No, I didn't. Can you imagine me texting Wall? One, I think I don't agree with Rory. I don't think Drake needs to respond. This is not enough to draw Drake out, respectfully. Like, there's certain things that I get it. Like, yeah, make you come outside. This is not enough for you to come outside.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Not
like,
enough to jump off the
Jay-Z
porch.
talking with I don't know how long that afro is. Jay-Z talking with sunglasses and an afro after getting his freeforms taken out for 4 days. Him doing the spoken word slam poetry, saying that you don't look up to him and you go to the white people. Like, that's not enough to draw you out. Okay. So I don't think Drake needs to respond. And I hope he doesn't respond because, like, all right, man, come on, what are we doing? Maul choosing Drake's side over Jay-Z's. Am I surprised? Not really.
Really?
I was surprised.
Drake needs to make a new batch of OVO chains. Maul need one. Mucho needs one.
Oh my God.
I was surprised.
I was surprised.
I'm
Your
surprised too.
brother started Rock Nation with Jay-Z. Like, that's literally like your family. Like, you grew up with them.
But he's also like, it's not beef. It's just two niggas going at it, which is kind of, is that not what a beef is?
That's exactly what a beef is. That's exactly what you talked
maybe
about.
he means
This
like,
ain't beef. This is just two niggas fighting.
maybe right. Maybe he means it's like,
I didn't murder him. I killed him.
yeah, it's not, maybe he means it's not beef. It's like WWE. Like, it's
Yeah,
more like for
he's
show,
alluding to that, yeah.
little jabs, but it's not like we're actually like UFC, like I'll make you bleed type stuff.
So,
But he might be right though. Like, I don't think it's that serious. Between
Yeah, he's saying
Drake
no
and
one's gonna
Jay-Z.
get hurt and this and that. So
It's just like a
Alright.
petty off. But still saying that you'd choose Drake's side over Jay-Z's side was surprising to me.
yeah.
it's not really surprising to me.
The
Okay,
Mobile
Why is it not
test.
surprising to you?
different question then. Do you agree?
Are you kidding me?
I don't,
Zoe.
because my thing, again, I kind of see it as like, is this real for, like, is it real for real?
But it doesn't matter. If
And it's also not my brother. It's my brother's homie.
That's still family.
but your brother's homie that you call big bro. Like, this is like you grew up with this guy.
Zoe,
Stop
different
it, 'cause-
different context.
Okay.
When the pod gets better, right? I have my kid. When I have my kid, in some sense, my success is going to come from the pod. You're going to be considered auntie to my kid. That's going to be the same thing.
And
It's
if your kid chooses, oh,
Do you get what I'm saying?
and if your kid, no, it's not your kid, it's your brother.
It doesn't matter. I'm doing it in a hypothetical sense. The success based off of what's happening is still going to be relevant to.
So you think that Jay-Z's success helped Maul?
100%.
Yeah,
Well,
the
it's,
trickle down effect.
it's
the
like
trickle down-
proximity. It's like being
Yeah.
royalty. You know, he's hip hop royalty. If you're from the bloodline that created Rockefeller, then yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
You are
Yeah, for
loyal
sure.
by default because of blood is inside the royal house.
Do you
And it's
listen
your
to
friend.
Rory and Maul, like the podcast? Some of the things that Maul talks about that he was there for and everything, like he was kind of a part of history in certain ways.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
he was there when Kanye came into the studio for the first time with his briefcase and no one fucked with him and everything, you know? So I think, Maul has a certain proximity to hip hop culture that's like
And
upper
I think
echelon.
it's
yeah.
because these names are involved why you're kind of more on the fence of it. If you change the scenario, it would literally be a no-brainer. It's like in the Olympics, your parents are from Jamaica, but say you live in Korea. In the Olympics, you're cheering for Jamaica. You're not going to cheer for Korea because you spent time in Korea and Koreans love you and now you live in Korea. You're cheering for
example.
where your
Thank
family
you.
is
Good
from
example,
and
good
where
example,
you
sure.
grew up at.
Thank you.
Yeah, I feel
And
that.
people would look at you weird if Zoe's in the crowd at the Olympics cheering for Korea. They're like, bro, like Jamaica's, what are you doing?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I feel
Yeah,
that.
people would be like, what are you?
It is a little weird that he would choose Drake, I won't lie. And I also think, because my thing, what if it does get serious? Now what? Because now you kind of low-key got to switch sides. Like,
you don't-
if it's all fun and games and you want to stand by Drake, key, okay, cool. But if it actually turns into like some real shit, now what?
You have to stand by family by default.
You can't stand by Drake no more.
You can't stand by
But
Drake.
it also looks nuts to both sides now. If
What?
you try to be like, oh, this is getting too serious, I gotta go stick with my brother's family.
Puts you in a tough situation. So.
Yeah. But I do understand of him being like, oh, it's shits and gigs. I gotta stand by, you know, my dog, who's one of the best rappers of all times. But it does kind of look like, what if it's not shits and gigs though? Now what? Because he never really answered that either.
I think he's kind of having fun with it too. Like, I don't think he'll thinks it's going to come to that either. So he's kind of, let's go with Drake. Like, he's kind of stowing the fire. You know,
I think he's just leaning into
You choose your best friend over your brother with a beef?
I think he's just leaning into the narrative. I think it's just potting.
I do think it's just potting. But I also like...
Would y'all do that? Sorry to interrupt you.
You weren't interrupting her. She didn't say nothing.
We'll all do what? Sorry.
Like let's say your sister and some girl that you're close with had beef, right? Whose side are you choosing in that situation?
Oh, I gotta choose my sisters.
There we go.
100%.
That's all I'm saying. If you choose your best friend over family in a beef, that says a lot about.
But it's Biggs involved though.
Well, this is another thing too, and I don't like
You know what I mean?
speculating
Like,
on people's family
people keep
relationship.
saying it's your brother, but it's not.
You don't know
really
what type of
Maul's-
relationship they have. Yeah.
It's not Maul's
you don't
brother.
necessarily-
If Maul calls
like-
Jay big bro, that says something.
I think he says big bro out of like respect, but like, you know.
I don't know. Like Maul's brother, like he is and he's not because he's involved with the business. I don't think Drake is beefing him directly, but even when Rick Ross dissed Maul and Biggs, you saw what happened. Rick Ross said he got a call and he made a video and walked it back. Biggs, you got somebody that loves you. And everyone is saying that it was probably Jay-Z. Jay-Z probably called him and said,
You think Jay-Z made the call or Jay-Z got somebody to make the call?
I don't think Jay-Z made the call.
I don't think
he
Jay-Z
got
made the
someone
call.
to make the call. That's what I think happened.
Well, the order probably came from Jay-Z.
The order, yeah.
Right.
So it's like
call in
he's
that sense,
he's
yeah.
intertwined a little bit.
Okay.
Not directly, but by association, I guess.
Okay.
Because if Biggs saw Drake, I don't think he's dapping Drake. Even if Drake,
Really?
even if Drake doesn't have a problem with him directly, because you're standing next to the guy that you have if someone has a problem with your man, like your dog, the guy that you built a business with, you're probably not going to be cool with him, even if you don't have an issue with him.
Yeah.
Like there's no smoke, but like you're not going to be hailing him. Like
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
see that happening.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't know.
What?
No, I see it. Like again, yeah, you got to stand by the side that raised you, technically, and if that is Jay-Z and Biggs, then yeah, it looks a little crazy. Because like for example, if they did if Jay-Z and Drake go to the same event, like whose booth is Maul sitting in?
Yeah, put it in that. Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
a good question.
That one I could see him going to
shit.
Drake's. No, that one I don't think that's too tough. That one I could see him going to Drake's because that's Drake's world.
Okay, fair. Okay,
Yeah, that's Drake's world.
but still, it looks bad.
But
I don't think even that much is going to come from it.
Yeah,
Drake
nothing's
and
gonna come
Jay-Z
from
aren't
it.
going to get in some crazy
Drake and Jay-Z aren't gonna be
nuclear
in the-
no.
And also, I don't see Drake and Jay-Z like being in the same room anytime soon.
No,
really,
Yeah,
They're in
I don't
two
see that
different-
happening.
you
No,
think-
not even just that. If there was even a chance for that to happen, people are telling each other.
Yeah.
Like I don't think Drake and Jay-Z are going anywhere where nobody knows that they're coming and the word doesn't get around.
Facts.
do you think Drake is gonna get pressured to submit this album or any of his albums, all of them?
He's
Iceman?
being pressured. He's
Oh,
being
from the-
I
pressured
mean,
on
yeah, but do you
Grammys.
think he's gonna give into it?
No.
No.
I don't see it.
He's been staying 10 toes on it for years. I doubt he's gonna do it.
Yeah, I don't see it.
I think it would like be really good on his part if like there can be a whole year and Kendrick doesn't put out any awards and you have a very dry hip hop section of the Grammy Awards. I think that'll look good in his favor, right?
What do you
Yeah,
mean?
I can
That's
see
a
that.
bigger reward. Yeah.
I'm
can see
saying
that.
that if Drake doesn't submit and then that makes the Academy and that award ceremony completely bland and dry. There's nothing for them to.
I don't know if it would be bland and dry. It just wouldn't be the big hitters because man's like Don Toliver and them are probably gonna put out something and
Yeah.
yo, I did not know. Like I like Don Toliver's music. Girls love Don Toliver.
Yeah.
And honestly,
Yeah.
I didn't know. I didn't
People
know
might
that.
think I'm nuts. I don't listen to Don Toliver at all. If you put a gun to my head and said name 5 Don Toliver songs, I am seeing
But he
the
has some
pearly
good-
gates.
I bet there's
Zoe-
5 songs that we can
Zoe,
play,
I-
and you'd be like, "Oh, I love this song." I bet
Really?
I bet we can play 5 of them.
Zoe,
don't
I
think-
promise you, if you listen to
sure.
one Don Toliver album, you will love at least 3 songs.
Really?
No, there's probably songs that you might not know is him or you don't take it in, but you probably definitely
When
like
me
them.
and Mucho saw him live, like it made me realize this guy's got a catalog.
Really?
Yeah.
He has
Yeah.
music for the like. It's crazy.
For the baddies?
Yeah, those
Yo,
types
I've
of
had
songs
friends
too.
hitting me
Girls
up like,
love Don
bro, I have so
Toliver,
many
yo.
girls hitting me up like, yo, do you have any plugs to Don Toliver? I said, Don Toliver. I was like, I don't really listen to him.
But he's like an arena actor.
Yeah,
like,
last year, remember last year
commanding, yeah.
they offered us tickets to the show. I didn't go, but you guys went. Did you go? You and
No,
Mucho
I
went.
That wasn't the
couldn't
arena.
Yeah.
He does
No,
tours.
he
like,
did Rebel.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
this
yeah,
year, I hit them up and like, oh, he's at Scotiabank, and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's a
My
really
fault.
good live performer. I saw him
Yep.
in LA. Yeah, I saw him in LA. That, bro, his show was crazy.
My boy who did photography there, he told me like, bro, there was nothing but baddies there. Nothing.
He's very like the school of Travis Scott, right? Like
He's
very
like-
over the
You know
top
what, Dom?
production wise. Like
Yeah, no, because I swear he was signed to Travis Scott. Yeah, he's signed to Travis.
Oh, he's under
Jack
Travis?
Boys
Yeah.
and all that.
Okay.
You know what Don Toliver is? Don Toliver is a mix, and this is why girls love him. Don Toliver is a mix of Travis Scott and Low Shimmy. Like, if you put those two people together,
wait,
that's
sorry, Don Toliver is who?
Travis Scott and Low Shimmy. If you mush them two together, that's the music
Don
that he
Toliver?
makes. Yeah.
Yes.
I
That is
gotta
the
get
music.
hip then.
It's super like turned up rage music, but it's like wavy to where girls like it.
Like
and
it.
then he'll
Yes.
have like slower, wavy, melodic songs.
So I struggle calling
He
him
really?
a rapper.
Like,
Yeah.
Zoe, when
Yeah.
you go home, listen to one album. I
Or just
promise
just
you.
go to his like profile and just listen to his top songs. You'll be like,
Oh,
oh,
facts.
I bet you'll like
okay,
and
okay.
know all 5 of them.
Yeah.
100%.
He's
I gotta
he
get
snuck
hip.
he snuck up because
Yes.
he doesn't fit the aesthetic of one of those top guys, and his name doesn't really get mentioned that much with the top guys, but because also I think why he's occupying a lane that there used to be other people that occupy, but they're not really.
Like
I would say it's like
melodic rapper kind of adjacent. Yeah.
Roddy Rich.
Yeah. Not here no more.
He's not really doing it.
Nope.
A Boogie, he's still out, but he's not like on fire like he used
He's still
to be.
very niche.
Dirk's in jail.
Dirk, Tory,
Yeah.
Yeah.
A
know,
lot
like,
of those guys
He's
aren't really in the picture.
trumping
Yeah.
Tory in that,
that
category.
world.
Yeah.
I think because they're all kind of quiet.
Bryson
Don
skews
Toliver,
a little bit more
Bryson,
R&B. Yeah.
Because all of those guys are quiet, Don Toliver is kind of the one that's carrying that.
But he
torch
has
right
like
now.
Clip that.
exciting
That you're
production.
spitting right now. That
But he
is-
has like exciting production like Travis.
Yeah.
Like he gets you stuff that gets you hooked, even if it's a slow song.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll listen.
Don
You
Toliver
don't
is a
remember
guy.
this song that all the girls are posting on their thing on the highway, and I'm
I'm
thinking,
thinking
and I love
yeah.
it.
That's it?
Yeah, that's him.
Oh.
That's him.
I'm telling you,
I'm
he's
telling
got
you.
5 more of those. Like he's
I
got.
only really know songs. I don't really know artists like that.
You know the
I
other
know
song?
artists, but I don't know. Well, clearly I don't know artists. I don't really know names.
That's me in
but I
dance
know
hall.
songs. Really?
Yeah, like I know if you play it, I'm like, oh, I know this song, but I couldn't tell you the name of the song of the
You
artist.
know
or
the
something.
other
Yeah.
song, the Keep a Bitch Drunk, Keep It on a Drum.
I don't. That one you're losing.
You would hear it.
Or,
You would know. You know
or
this.
Bandit. That's my favorite one of
Yo,
all
when
time.
he
you
did
know
that,
this
oh man,
Bro,
what up?
Bandit is my favorite
You know
Don
all
Toliver
that's
That's a
I'm
song.
mosh
telling
pit
you.
song. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll listen to it on my way home because what? I don't know.
That's still sick.
Don't tell it. What's that? No pole.
Yeah.
Alvin Olin.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you know that song too for sure.
I don't know, y'all. I'm
Don Toliver's a hit maker. Yeah.
Trust me,
That's
we're putting
Don
Don
Toliver,
Toliver,
yo.
Sure.
Watch. You're gonna come back.
Also, speaking of shows that are happening, Summer Walker has done it again in Toronto, and not in the best way. And my thing is, I'm not even
What
gonna
happened?
blame.
I agree
So-
with you with what you're about to
Summer
say.
Walker came to Toronto last week, and she had her Toronto show. She had her headlining show at Scotiabank Arena, and in true Toronto fashion, the tweets rolled in, the TikToks were made, all the above, talking about how underwhelming the show was. The show was boring. Summer Walker's a scammer. She didn't perform. She left the stage for a long time.
People were saying it was worse than the Drewski show.
Yeah, it was worse than the Drewski show.
Are you serious?
That's what people were saying. I saw a tweet. Yeah, I saw
they
that.
didn't pay hundreds of dollars for karaoke. She relied on the fans to carry her performance.
She did it Justin Timberlake?
They want their money back. What?
She did it Justin Timberlake.
Justin Timberlake does that?
He did it when he was sick. Like he was just like clapping and letting
he
all
was
this.
sick.
I don't care. Same thing. It was more of like he was just letting the crowd sing rather than he was like doing backup shit. It's the same thing.
Okay. Well, yeah. So people are saying she don't want their money back. They can't. They're never doing it. My thing is, again, right? Summer Walker makes great music. We can know artists' strengths and weaknesses. Summer Walker is not the best performer. She's not the best socializer. You can tell she has a little bit of like anxiety in crowds. Even, for example, like her meet and greets are terrible. She's not a people person. I feel like she's a very emotional, sit in a room, write my songs, put me in a booth. You know, I'll make amazing music. But when it comes to the actual like show business of me having to perform and talk to people, and that's not really her bag, which is everyone's different. So again, I love Summer Walker. I listen to all her albums. I think she's a great singer. I think she's a great songwriter. I don't pay to see Summer Walker live because I know me, as I like Summer Walker, I just know that she's not going to give me what I want from a performer. There's certain people who I'd see perform who I'd never listened, like Bruno Mars. I would have loved to go to that show. I should have went because I haven't listened to Bruno Mars, but as a performer, I would love to go to that show. You guys see the difference I'm trying to say is I don't listen to Bruno Mars, but I love to see him perform. I listen to Summer Walker. I don't care to see her perform.
Have you done that though? Have you ever spent money for a show for an artist whose music you love, but you know that they're not the greatest performer? But you're going because you want to hear those songs live?
Boss Man D-Lo.
Is he not a good performer?
Not really. Like, he performs like you think he would.
Just mid?
Yeah. He's just a rapper on stage, just saying his
Future
one,
can
two.
kind of be like that.
Future's not a
Future does a lot of dancing and just says certain words. Yeah, that's true too. Who else, bro?
Who's a bad performer? Fuck.
Who's a performer who's bad enough, who's bad, but their music and catalog is good enough that you would still go see them and spend money.
I mean,
who? Sorry?
He's asking.
Bad artists who aren't the greatest performer, but their catalog and their music is great enough. It means enough to you that people will still spend money, and like will make excuses like, "Yo, stop getting at their performance." Like they're a legend. I was about to say, but he used to be an amazing performer.
He used to be. Now he's not.
And I've seen him when he was an amazing performer.
Yeah,
he's
nowadays
great.
he's slow.
Yeah,
I mean,
legacy act though. So
Vibes Cartel.
You don't think Buckles was a good performer?
Ooh.
Or do you think it was the music?
vibe was vibey.
You're okay.
But no pun intended. His performance, it wasn't terrible, but like it wasn't a great performance, but the show was a great show.
Popcorn's the same.
Yeah.
Popcorn to me is not a good performer. But
I've heard
I think
that so many
Popcorn's
times.
music and the vibe that comes around it makes it good, but Popcorn just jumps around and screams and barely hits the lyrics that he's supposed to be hitting. Yeah, Popcorn's not a very good performer, respectfully.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me.
He's not. But yeah, I think I agree. Popcorn, vibes. Yeah, you're right. I think the vibe.
It was decent. The show
overall.
Yeah, he wasn't
made
terrible.
The show a
but
bit better.
The show was a great show.
So do you think production saves a lot of artists from good shows versus bad shows then?
It can help and hurt. Like when you don't invest enough into the production of the show, it can make it worse. And sometimes production can save. And if you do both, then it's great because then you have people like Kanye or like Travis, stuff like that.
So when you say Vibes Cartel, like, because I haven't been to the concert, did his production save the performance?
It didn't save it.
It did heavy lifting.
But it wasn't even just the production. It was just the vibe. Like him being there for the first time, us never hearing these songs live before. Like I had like that. I probably would say that's my favorite concert I've ever been to. Okay. I had a blast. I had a
great time.
Ever. I would say ever. No, I'm not a super big concert guy.
Okay, I'm trying to remember. Did I go twice to Vibes Cartel?
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Who was the second time I went? Why don't I remember who the hell?
Spice.
Oh, I did go twice. I did. I didn't go to the Spice one.
Or you went to the next one.
You went to the second one.
You went to the Drake one.
I went to the Drake
and the one him by himself.
And the one of him by himself. I missed Spice.
That was the third one.
Okay.
Yes, I remember. I did go twice. Now I remember exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean,
It's the same with Lil Uzi. Like when Lil Uzi was like first just starting to blow, I went to a concert and I think it was at like Danforth or Phoenix or something. That show was amazing, but it not because his performance was amazing, but the music and the vibe was so crazy that like that was a great show.
I think that should be okay. Like
That's
artists,
okay, yeah.
artists should be like, okay, like maybe your strength isn't performing. You're still gonna do your tour, get your money and everything like that. So when we come out to this show, we're not expecting,
But
Super Bowl halftime.
Something has to
give.
Oh,
like,
wait, I
like the
got one.
production can't be mid and your performance be mid.
His performance was mid. I've gone twice. Parties.
He's not a great.
He's not.
great.
I've heard that about
but
him.
his
The music is so-
carries him.
It really does, but the thing that's what saves him because he's so fucking like just stiff on stage. Pause.
Well, he can't move.
Be throwing up all the gang signs.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna lie, I said it.
Like he's not a mover and a shaker. Like he's not an agile.
You made
man.
it, you can't, but you made it sound like he can't move.
He can't move. Right next door can't move.
He doesn't move.
He can't move. Why are you making it seem like I'm saying something crazy? The man can't move.
She's not wrong because this nigga stands up. Sometimes he just like
He can't move. And them tight pants and the do-rag and the tight jacket. The man can't move.
Oh man, there's no excuse.
The man can't move.
Because I'm not gonna lie. Because I'm not gonna lie. When we went to that party show at Budweiser, the one that Drake came out to, I'm not gonna lie. I said it then. Drake kind of saved that show. Like his music was good, but the show wasn't really.
You know who else they say this about? 50 Cent.
Is that
50
true?
Cent is not a good performer.
Yeah,
that
that's
man.
what
Really?
And honestly,
He had a lot of production in that last.
good production, but he does zero crowd interaction. Like from the second that the first song, it was just song. He didn't do like how y'all feeling tonight. So happy to be here. Love Toronto, like nothing. I'm like, damn nigga, you don't want to stop? Like he was just going song after song.
Oh.
He did not have one moment of like, yo, like turn the lights on. Let me see the nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing. I remember because I'm like, damn nigga, like can you talk to us for a second? Like he gave us nothing. You know, at the end, he's like, all right, thank you, done. I was like, what the fuck? Is that like an AI clone of him? Like it just sounds like it wasn't even a human, just someone doing just song after song after song after song.
Yeah.
No crowd interaction.
Was Kendrick a good one?
Sorry?
Was Kendrick a good one?
Oh, I forgot that I went to that.
Yeah.
We're waiting for your answer.
Just slipped your mind,
You're
eh?
looking at me like what?
Yeah, answer his question.
Yo, the way I turned my head, so I was like, I feel like to me also Kendrick, his music carried it more than anything. Like more like the nostalgia songs for me, like Money Trees, Swimming Pools. But also I hate stadium shows because he looks so small on that stage. And he's so small and you have him on this big ass stage with these big ass screens. You can't really see him. You know, he's moving around, but I can't really tell what he's doing because he's so tiny. So like I wouldn't say he's a bad performer. I don't think he's a stadium performer. He should stop doing stadiums. I'm too small for that. Way too little bit to be on that big stage with them big. You losing.
We're losing the recipes of good performers. That's crazy.
Yeah, I would say the best rapper performer that I've seen. It's probably Kanye. Kanye and Drake. Drake's a good performer. I'll give Drake that. Drake can perform.
Okay.
Drake is a good performer.
Jay-Z's a good performer.
Is he?
He's good. For the type of music, like Jay-Z's a rapper, you know? Like he doesn't have hooks where he's like singing and stuff like that. And I've seen him like 3 times, like his own show. He's very like, what you just said about 50 Cent just doing song, no crowd interaction. Certain artists can do that. Kanye West can kind of run through his whole set and only rant at the end or something like that. I kind of feel like, who was I talking about? Jay-Z? Jay-Z is like the way he talks to people, you know? He kind of has an aura to him that just makes for like a great performance because he's cool and shit, you know? But yeah, when he runs through like he's kind of that person that just has generational hits. When he runs through Big Pimpin' and Dirt Off Your Shoulder and you just get into different decades of hits, like it's, I like artists like that can take you back.
Gunna's a good performer too. Gunna has really good breath control.
With his mic on, yeah. And
the music is good. It's not, now Gunna's music isn't necessarily like arena music and stadium music, but his shows are still good. But I definitely noticed that disconnect a little bit in the show. But I would definitely go to another Gunna show. Gunna, he's good.
The most fun at a concert I've ever had was at a Pitbull concert.
Excuse me?
I'm not joking. I got pulled into the concert when he came to Toronto by one of my friends. I thought it was like, okay, it's gonna be a throwback, whatever. That fucking crowd was lit.
Yeah, there's probably Latinas in there going crazy.
Like, I didn't know people cosplay for this shit. This was
They were
different.
dressed as Pitbull.
Cosplay for Pitbull?
I'm not, Zoe, I'm not kidding.
Bald cap?
There were shorties
Turn
literally
up.
in bald caps, suits, and everything going to this fucking concert.
Forget about your ointment and meet me.
But when he
in
got to the
the
hits, every motherfucker in that thing was singing.
I know you
Everyone.
want me. You know I want you.
Yo,
There's a girl in a suit.
there's
One,
artists
2,
that
3,
Dale.
4.
But you know,
the audience carries the performance.
yes.
I think, Pip, like you're describing a set that's kind of like that. I think Travis Scott's like that.
Yo, you know who
Where
else?
his audience almost creates the performance
Oh yeah,
for
because
him.
he just curates the mosh pit,
yeah.
and everyone just screams and jumps up and down. I saw a
Understand?
video today. It looked like, you know that video of what concert was it? When it looked like DMX was rapping to the world, and he's wearing the
Woodstock.
red overall. Yeah, it looked
Woodstock,
like. Bro, I saw a video today, and it looked like Woodstock. And you know who was performing?
Who?
Psy was doing Gangnam Style.
Oh, but
Psy?
he's,
Wait, where was this? Like, I don't know where it
besides
was.
Michael Jackson over there.
It
Like
literally looked like the whole world was at that performance.
and he pops through the stage like Michael Jackson.
When
like
he
Doesn't
dropped-
he only have one song?
No,
I don't
he
know
has
if he was
like-
doing a couple.
He has a couple, but the main one is Gangnam Style.
No,
When
he's
he-
Michael Jackson over there.
when
like
he did Gangnam Style, that crowd erupted, yo.
I can imagine.
I'll show you guys the video after. I was like,
Sexy lady.
I'm trying to find it right now.
bro.
Bro,
I'm gonna try and send it to you. I saw it on Instagram.
That's
that
so-
was crazy.
send that to me. That's so sick.
When I used
That
to do
is
before them
wild.
famous, yo, his videos would always go up, man. Oh,
Them.
It doesn't take much to be a good performer, though.
You think so? You think it's more just like laziness of people not being good performers?
So Saturday, I went to see Spragga Bands and Wayne Wonder.
How old are you?
Wait, you went to see who?
Spragga Bands.
And
I
Wayne
saw your
Wonder.
story. You are like 25. What do you even know about
Okay,
Wayne Wonder?
I went with my parents for reference.
Okay, that makes more sense.
But like, yeah, it was Spragga's birthday and he was on stage and it was an intimate like crowd setting or whatever. And he brought out Wayne Wonder and Beanie Man and it was really it was nice to see them because it was really just homeboys having fun on stage and being able to, you know, vibe with each other and celebrate each other as well as, you know, hang out and celebrate with the crowd. It is about crowd work, but
Yeah.
also, you know, we want to feel your energy on stage.
yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Audience
yo.
beat.
Yeah, that all of that stuff does matter. But some people just don't care, and it's like that's kind of their thing. And some people they try to improve it. That's why this tour, NBA YoungBoy, whatever Tiana Taylor's like, what does she call it? Like, you know when she helps artists improve their
Artistic
show?
direction, yeah.
Like she did that for YoungBoy's tour. Cause I know there was too much money going into this one for sure. And he had like props and dancers
Yeah.
and all that type of stuff. I hate when
Crazy
rappers
show,
just it's just them on stage over the MP3. Like they're not even singing the song.
Like the full backing track is there. Like
Yeah.
there isn't a live mix of it. Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah,
And
I
then
hate
it's
that
just
shit.
them. And it just looks like they're just there to collect their money and go home.
I like a good live version. Should be
Bro,
a
I
little
saw a
different.
video today of do you know who Rio is? He's a Detroit rapper, Rio the Young OG.
I've seen that name. I don't know a song. By
He's
him,
literally rapping at the front of the stage, and he's so drugged up that he starts nodding off on the stage. And you can see the security kind of like holding him up.
Oh, no.
But he's there in front of the crowd with the mic in his hand, like nodding off. I'm like, nah, I would want a refund. Yo.
See, to me, that's pathetic as an artist. You can't do that, especially for people who are paying to see you. No.
Yeah, that's crazy to me.
Like,
I give him some.
you really are that fucked up on drugs that you can't stay sober for one fucking night and do a performance? Jesus
Yeah, it's
Christ.
crazy, man.
Come on.
Music is crazy. But speaking of music, the we have our first Love Island scandal before it even starts. And it comes from music.
What happened?
Comes from music.
A girl on Love Island is now no longer going to be on Love Island
Oh yes.
because of video. You know what people do? You find who's on Love Island and they start digging.
Right.
Wild.
They digged and digged and digged, and there's a video
Did
of her.
they dig or did someone release it?
Who knows? There's a video of this white girl. I think she's white. In the car.
Oh, she said
rapping some song, and I can't remember what song it was, and she said the N-word.
Okay.
And they clipped her.
Oh, so she just canceled off. Okay.
Yeah.
They removed her from Love Island completely.
They clipped her.
She's on the app. I'm
trying to
they
remember.
had released her like photos, and then people were like, "Oh, her," and then they dug up like 2 videos of her saying the N-word. One was her singing a song. The other one was her. I don't know. She was like talking to a friend or something like that. There
I
were
never
2
saw
videos.
that one. I only
Yeah,
saw
there
the
were 2
song.
videos.
So they aren't
but-
like malicious intent uses of it.
What do you mean?
Like it's not her like saying it racistly.
No. It was her like singing a song.
She was
that
like
said-
rapping a song.
Yeah, and she said
N-word.
nigga.
Cool.
And I see
not
what you're
cool,
saying,
but
like-
like I understand.
Yeah.
Now, do you think that's get off the show worthy?
No.
Yeah, I'm not
Okay,
gonna lie.
thank
Even
you.
as
Even
someone
as
who,
Zoe's-
yeah,
I was
even
gonna
like-
say,
even
like-
as someone who like
You're on that.
I don't even condone people saying non-black people saying the N-word at all. I don't think people should, because you can tell she's probably so young in those videos, probably like 14 or something, and it's not like she was calling someone the N-word.
I don't
Maybe-
think she's that young.
in the videos. She looked really young in those videos.
She looked,
They're
I would have
canceling
thought
her
she was
for
like
what
18.
she said as a teenager.
I thought
I would
she
give
looks
her,
like
like-
18, 19.
You thought she looked that old?
I'd say 18.
I thought she looked younger. Yeah, I thought she looked younger in the video. Maybe 18. I would say she was
Like range between 15 and 18, maybe.
yeah. I would say she was
I'd say
she was probably in high
Cancel
school.
it. Okay.
And like again, it wasn't like she was saying it to someone maliciously.
Yeah.
She was rapping a
She was
song.
rapping
She
a song.
said it.
I'm trying to remember
She probably
what
just
song
said
it
it
was,
like
yo.
In the moment.
in the moment. She said it in the video. Probably didn't think the video was gonna go anywhere. Probably her
Yeah.
friend was recording her.
It was like a niggas gimme heebie-jeebies type
Yeah,
of.
that
That thing?
It was
But,
like
yeah.
that. Like it was like that. She was rapping the song and
So,
Yeah.
like,
So-
but you said, sorry, I mean to cut you off. You said that that's not cancelable enough.
I don't think it's worth dragging her off the show.
That's what I'm
I don't
thinking.
think it's
Like,
worth dragging her off the show. It's not like she
try
was
to
sitting on a
find it.
podcast saying these niggas ain't shit
Yeah,
and fuck
yeah.
these niggas. No. It's more just
Yeah.
like her saying like, when I ball so hard, niggas try to find me. Like I don't know what it. She was like she's saying niggas in Paris. I don't know. But again,
wow.
You know,
I do think that it's. I don't think it was worthy canceling her over. Again, Justin Bieber saying one less lonely nigger.
and we love him.
harmonized it. and shit. Had
Harmonized
melodies.
it.
And
Harmonized
he
the
was like,
Hardy.
what?
Are you
know-
mean to tell me that the Love Island people, like producers, did not catch this before the audience did?
But they probably never. I don't think it wasn't like viral, but you know, it's one of those where it's like someone probably found it from like way, way, way back. Bro, this is what I'm telling you. It's tough, yo. Like if you're going on a show like that or something, you low key have to like restart all of your accounts. Yo. If you're gonna be on Love Island, start over.
But my thing is, how do you control? I'm sure maybe there's a video of me in 11th grade. I don't think I would say. I don't know if I'm saying something to it. Like for example, like I used to say the R word all the time. You know what I mean? So if there's a video of me saying, "Yo, I can't stand these," oh my god, you're moving so R-worded.
Yeah.
There's an example.
know?
Even on
There's a good
Facebook,
example. Sorry, go ahead.
bro, even on Facebook, I remember one time a few years ago, like I was on Facebook and I just like was scrolling back. Bro, there's people that are like professional athletes that I know that everyone's just dropping F-bombs and R-bombs just like
Yeah.
on Facebook, like in Facebook videos and
Yeah.
like in just comments. And it's like, these people, you literally probably don't even remember. You don't even remember doing that.
Yeah.
There's an example. Zoe, you know this one. I have to say this very carefully. There's a show that I know that someone was on, and you found out that they had a certain account.
Yeah.
I can't say.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
But yeah, just examples like that. I was like, you never know what somebody might have.
Well, having your pussy on the internet and saying the N-word are two different things. So,
Oh, I found it. I found
You
it.
found it?
I think it
Okay.
was a 6ix9ine song.
Oh,
That's what it.
I didn't think it was that serious.
that's it?
And
Just rapping a 6ix9ine song?
6ix9ine's not even black. I was just,
Thank you, Zoe.
Just two
6ix9ine's
non-blacks
not
letting them
even
niggas
a girl
fly.
who should say over a nigga who should say a period? Like, what the fuck are we doing, bro? People's priorities are backwards.
You know,
Like-
black acceptance is kind of like a funny thing, you know, because if she like rapped a verse that had the N-word all in it and just nailed it, you know, word for word and
People
didn't
would be
say
like-
the N-word, cookout, come on, you know, like all types of invitations
Or
and
if
everything
she was
like
just
that.
in New York, people would be like,
Yo, that's so interesting. Why are like non-black people just allowed to say nigga in New York? They're
I don't
from
know, that's
here.
just
They
the
grew
culture.
up. Yeah, like they.
yeah,
that's
that's their culture where it's like they don't really care if you grew up around black people, especially if you're Latin. They definitely don't care.
Is that why people moved to New York? Everyone just wants to say nigga.
Just wants to say the
Well, that's
N-word?
why people moved to Brampton. Same thing.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
That's wild.
that's layered. I like that.
That's crazy, yo. And while we're still on the pop culture gossipy stuff, did you guys see this whole Sauce Walka Drake?
I'm trying to put it
Sauce
together.
Walka's
I'm trying to put it all
baby
together.
mom situation.
Yeah.
Who's Sauce Walk? Oh, who is that guy, bro?
He's a rapper.
Yeah.
He's a rapper.
I never heard this nigga in
He's
my
a
life.
rapper from Houston. He I don't think he has any big songs that you would know, but he's a pretty like
He's a very regional guy.
He's like
Yeah.
a established regional artist. Like people know who Sauce Walka is, but he's not like mainstream.
I've never heard that.
I've
man in
never
my
heard
life.
this in
All
my
I heard
life.
is that he threatened Drake and something with his baby mom.
Yeah, it was one of those. It was like it was like a super tender type of situation where he's on the phone like cussing his baby mom because like allegedly like Drake bought her like a Benz or a Maybach or something, and
Drake bought his baby moms a Maybach?
yeah, and then
Drake loves to trick, yo.
and then
He's
a billionaire.
Yo, Drake is a certified trick dog. He is buying next man's baby mom's Maybachs.
I think he has a fetish.
and then
The
Because
rent-free penthouse and the Van Cleef floor bangles. Like he just be
because
getting
apparently I think
expensive
this
stuff.
ties into Janice. Shut the fuck up, because he's saying that song was about them. You know how he says like you're fucking niggas in the penthouse that I got you, and he's like talking about Sauce Walka's baby mom with him.
If I call you a
with
girl right
Sauce
now, she
Walka,
picking
and,
up.
like apparently that whole thing is connected. But then the part that I don't get is like after that, when he started facing backlash, he like started posting screenshots of his baby mom's text with him, and the caption was like, "Oh, people can't say I feel away because I sent her," or something along those lines. And the text is him and her, and it's like her with a car, and he's like, "Oh my gosh, I'm about to tell Drake thank you myself." Like, and she's like, "Oh, do you want a bag? Like, he just gave me 15K," or like it was stuff like that.
Okay.
She's flipping it to make it seem, or Sauce Walka is flipping it to make it seem like, oh,
He's telling her
I
to
sent my
use
girl
him.
to go get tricked on by Drake, and now I get all the things that Drake just sent her.
Yeah, that's
Like
how
the
he was trying
car
to
and
make
the
it.
money.
But then also everyone in the comments was saying, "Yo, this doesn't make you look better though."
It doesn't.
Like, so it's a strange situation. It's a strange one to be in. I think it's peculiar to say the least.
I think a girl is involved with Drake. You're just screwed either way. Well, how do you get out of it?
It's such a, like, his attack, his special move. Like, he just, like, was niggas not fucking each other's girls before Drake?
They definitely were.
Because they make it seem like he invented this and that he was like the first person. But I also think, like, if you don't like somebody, isn't that something you would think to do? Like, it seems like everyone just can't conceive of doing that.
Drake's doing what every red pill guy thinks they can do. He's doing the art of war where you go after someone's spouse, someone's girl, and then you win the war after they get mentally destroyed.
Yeah.
It's a freaking messy thing, but he's a master at that shit. It's so weird. He's doing what every red pill guy thinks they can do.
Is that stuff still a thing? Like the whole red pill
yeah.
world?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Who's the leader of the red pill world now?
It's still
It's
him.
not really Tate and them, man.
The dumbass from Fresh and Fit.
Yeah.
Really?
But
I haven't seen him in a while.
He's a federal informant, man.
I haven't seen his face in a while. I've heard about that clavicular guy.
Yeah. The clip.
I heard about him. I've heard about that
Looks
other guy,
maxing.
the Chud
the Builder.
The builder, yeah.
But he's facing 25.
Oh, he's in jail?
He's in jail, yeah.
Ooh, thank the Lord.
Yeah.
You didn't see what happened with him?
That's not my algorithm, child.
Yeah, no, he shot somebody and now they
He shot somebody? A black
yeah.
person?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, come on. Are they dead?
No.
Oh, thank God.
But he's being
still,
charged.
What the hell?
He's being charged with murder.
Or
attempted murder, sir.
On accident.
He cheddar bobbed, yeah.
He what?
He cheddar bob, like he shot.
You know, 8 Mile, the dude that-
remember when Cheddar Bob shots himself in the leg?
Oh, dear God.
He tries to put the gun back in his waistband and he shoots his dick off.
Oh, did he actually shoot his dick off, or did
No,
he say
but
that's
I'm
how
just
he
saying,
did? Oh.
the phrase "Cheddar Bob"
Yeah,
is
yeah,
from
yeah.
that.
Oh
that
my
movie.
god! So he shot a black man
Yeah,
and then tried to put a gun back in the holster and then shot himself.
pretty much.
I don't know if it was in the struggle that he shot himself.
How did he shoot a black guy? What? He just randomly shot this black man, or what the hell?
Because like a black dude walked by him and he was like, "Oh, you're gonna chimp out," and then I guess he turned up on him.
Oh my!
Because that's what he does. He tries to instigate and get
Rage
people.
baits black people.
And that's what he does. Like, oh, you're gonna chimp out, and that was his bar.
Amen.
And all the racists raised money for him, and they wouldn't let him use that money for his bail.
Good.
Damn.
Yeah.
Period.
Speaking of racism, I told Clyde.
Great segue.
I told Clyde about it. I met a Triple K member over the weekend.
Where were you to meet a Triple K member?
I was at a wedding, but the guy, like, I'll explain the story and it'll make sense. So I'm interacting with everyone as I'm doing photography, right? And one gentleman comes up to me and he goes, "Hi, nice to meet you." And I notice he has a certain cut above his wrist. I'll get to that. I'll get to that in a second while I explain it. I shake his hand and I look at his wrist and I'm recognizing what the scar looks like. And he looks at me and he goes, "Not anymore. Not anymore." For context, members who go into the party, they do a ritual where they cut your wrist and you bleed into a bowl. And they repeatedly do it for members who are going in. For context, the guy's like maybe in his 60s, early 70s, whatever. So he's an old guy. And I looked at him and I'm like, "You sure?" And the guy looks at me, he goes, "Brother, trust me, they are fucking idiots. I'm not even near these people."
Well,
The former Klan member looked at you and said, "Brother."
Mm-hmm.
Word.
And here's the thing.
This is like an Atlanta episode,
Here's the
bro.
thing. I didn't know how to react to that.
He called you brother?
But he didn't say it in a way where it was like derogative. He said it kind of like a Hulk Hogan, like a, brother. Like,
Hulk Hogan is
And
not
he
even
was always saying it derogatory.
Hulk Hogan's the worst example that you could use.
He would say the hard R every time if he could.
But either way, the main thing I'm getting to it, I talked to him after like most of it was done, and I'm like, "Yo, what made you like leave?" And he said,
What made you leave the Klan?
What made you leave the Klan?
Yo, you asked.
I'm not gonna lie.
I asked him. The guy
I'm down to have
You
that
asked
conversation.
the former Klan member what changed your mind.
He was
I'm
conversational
down.
about it.
Oh my God,
I'm
Trey,
down
you
to
better
have
need to
that
start your own
convo, yo.
podcast.
He was
What the
conversational about it. And the answer you gave me was actually really, really different. He said that he realized that the circle that he was in were a bunch of fucking losers. Those were his words. He realized that so many people that were in the club were just so socially awkward that this social, I guess, organization, as he called it, was the only way they felt they would have power, by literally targeting everybody else. That's why majority of these guys go into this. They don't want to be racist. They're just not socially
They don't want to be racist.
No. Hear me out. They do not want to be part of that kind of social circle, but they don't have any other choice because they're literally ostracized by everybody else. And that was his thing. He literally realized that, like, hey, there's other places besides this out there. I can be part of something else that's better. So that's why he resented the whole entire thing afterwards. And I found it very not like eye-opening, but kind of like, it kind of makes sense when you look at it from a lot of people who joined and they say the reasons why they joined it. They're not socially accepted by either their peers, the people that they're socialized with, or anybody else that's of another ethnic group, because they're just not socialized about it. It's just a very strange, weird thing I found.
People that are so racist that they make organizations and pamphlets and brochures and stuff like that. The reason they do that is just because they don't get girls.
Yeah.
Racism is
But
just
my
because you
thing
don't
is,
get girls, because you don't get pulled.
I don't know if I can. I don't know if the word is sympathize. I don't know if I can
Empathize?
Understand.
I don't know if I can understand him, because again, you know what the Klan is about before you join. So you clearly joined the Triple K Klan with this mentality of living up to this mindset, but then getting there like, yeah, we're gonna be some cool racists, and realizing the racists aren't cool, and then be like, actually,
please don't misunderstand. I was not empathizing with the gentleman at all. No.
You just
I don't
understand.
I don't even understand.
I get it. I understand, because I think it's like.
Because what if they were really cool racists? You would have stayed?
Mucho would have had a drink with them.
That's funny.
Oh, come on.
He did say he would have a drink with them.
Don't do Mucho.
I think it's almost like.
I'm playing.
You can tell me if this makes sense. I heard something about like some of the Nazi soldiers when they were on trial after like Hitler got cooked. A lot of them,
After Hitler got cooked.
they said, they said, yo, we didn't want to do this. We're just following orders. Like, this
Yes.
isn't me. So it's like,
That's
y'all
the
can't
historical
So
excuse for them, yeah.
So it's almost like some of these organizations, some of these people, you might not actually even believe these things, but because you're in this now and all your friend group is this now and like this is what you guys do, you're just following suit. So it's like you might still be racist, but it's like you don't feel that in your heart like how other people like really feel that in their heart. So it's like you're doing it just because this is what we're on, but it's like,
and you need
I don't
community.
really care like that, but it's like this is what we're on, so this is what we're on. You can almost, it might be like apples and oranges, but it's almost like joining a gang. It's like
you need community.
If you join a bunch of killers and like you're not a killer, but it's like, all right, I'm chilling with the killers. They want to go on a drill, so I mean, I'm going too because we're here. Yeah, I shot someone. I didn't really want to shoot someone, but I already shot someone. So if you now leave the gang, some people could say, yo, how could you possibly do that? And you're like, yo, I didn't really want to do that, but you know, like
the dude that shot Folio, right?
Yeah, is that what he said?
Well, he was like kind of like a good youth, and then just sort of like
got caught up with
rolling with those guys because he didn't have somewhere to go. Like he just kind of needed a community and was like, this looks kind of cool, you know?
Yeah. So yeah, I don't.
That's what they're thinking.
I don't sympathize with him, but I can get that train of thought because you see it in other.
Yeah. I would never say like in my head. I'm like, oh no, fuck you, nigga. Like I don't want to talk to you after this conversation. But in my head, I'm like, this kind of relates to like how some people want to be controlling parents, but not actual parents. They want to have control over someone, not actually be parents. It's the same thing to me. You want to have control over someone or something, have authority over something and someone. You don't actually believe in the shit that you're doing.
Yo, that's like why people make robots that look like people.
The ones they have sex with?
Well, not exactly. I'm just saying, like, when people have this idea of robots doing an automated task that people used to do or something like that, they don't need to be shaped like people.
They don't.
But
that's true.
But they want it shaped like people because they want to feel like it's almost like, you know,
you're controlling them.
That sense of control where I can inflict it on somebody, where I can exercise that. Like I think there is a nasty part about human beings that have that in them, which is really weird. And the robot thing, like you could just make a regular robot that makes it, but you want it to look like a person, so you feel like you're making a person do something. Like
exactly.
I don't know. Some people, slavery is just
So do you think
instinctual.
there is a way that someone can like just not be racist anymore? Like, can you lose the racism?
No. Even with the guy I was talking to, I could tell he still has some shit still in his heart.
How long did you talk to this guy?
Well, I mean,
this guy did a whole podcast
like,
with
can
the Klan.
someone really realize that was wrong and just not think that way anymore?
Yes, but that doesn't mean them and I are going to be cool. Or again, I'm going to understand. Like, I think people can like grow up in, you know, an era where like racism was very prevalent and, you know, they were taught as like, you know, maybe they had racist parents and they were taught, you know, black people are bad or like these people are bad and this is how you treat them. But then as they grow older, they're like, hold on, wait, what the hell? Like, I think you can kind of unlearn it in a sense like that. Because I think there's a lot of white people like that who exist where they grew up in a really racist home, you know, and then move away and then unlearn, you know, these things. But I think it just depends on how you act on it.
Racism is a learned thing. You have to learn
like
it.
Mark Wahlberg. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh.
Yeah.
You think he's good? You think he's 100%? You think he doesn't say it anymore?
Nah, he can't.
He hasn't said it since like the 90s?
Nah.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, Mark Wahlberg, again, like you grow up in racist Boston, you're taught to, you know, antagonize.
He took it a little bit farther than Justin Bieber saying one less lonely N-word.
But I don't think Justin Bieber was saying it this might sound crazy. I don't think Justin Bieber was saying it to be racist. I think he was saying it just to be like a stupid ass kid. Like this is a bad.
To be funny?
I don't think it's funny. Just to like.
I think that's what
I think that is what it is. I think racism's
like,
funny,
people were laughing.
trivial like that to little white kids, right?
Yeah, but I don't think he was saying it to like. Of course, regardless, like intent doesn't negate impact. He definitely had a negative impact, but I don't think he was really saying it in a derogatory way versus saying it as like, this is just shits and giggles and I'm going to say this word I'm not allowed to say, ha ha ha, but you just look stupid. You know what I mean?
If you gotta revert to racism just to be funny, then you've really lost the plot.
Well, tell Kevin Hart that.
Great segue.
Oh man, everyone killed
Great
it with
segue.
Yeah, you put that one by the rim.
Tell Kevin Hart that, because Kevin Hart has been getting a lot of backlash. They kind of tore him up on the Breakfast Club interview that he was on, because Kevin Hart and The View and Chelsea Handler even surprisingly tore. I know that's what I did, but I mean, she did make some really good points.
She made some great points, but they also made really great points about her. But
Fair.
we'll continue.
But
We'll
yeah,
get there.
Chelsea, Kevin Hart a couple weeks ago, was it, or a month ago or so?
Few weeks ago,
Kevin
yeah.
Hart hosted a roast.
It was his roast.
It was his
It was his
roast
roast.
that he produced, and it was live on Netflix. And there were a lot of racist jokes that were made. I don't know. I didn't watch the roast, so I've only
I watched it.
Okay,
watched
so
it.
I
I
don't
watched
know which comedians made which racist jokes. I know there was
Kill Tony, Shane Gillis. Were the
Is Shane Gillis
main
the one
two.
that was in Drake's video?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that and I wonder how no one said anything about that. But
Wow.
Yeah, but
It was mostly Tony Hinchcliffe and,
Yeah.
and Shane. I'm trying to think, was there other people
Not
that were
really.
making racist?
Jeff, what's his name? Jeff Ross.
Jeff Ross,
Yeah, but
yeah.
He was making his little racist jokes, but
he told the line good enough.
He stopped pretty well at the.
But he's
going across
definitely
the line.
he said some stuff that some people would find crazy, some people think is funny. Like
Yeah.
the one with Shaq.
Yeah,
You remember the one with
well,
Shaq?
like okay, so that's a great like example to bring up, because I think people aren't familiar with the dynamic and like
Of roasts.
premise of what a roast is, where
Right.
it really is the most
craziest-
no
yeah.
holds bars, the wildest thing that you can conceive of saying about somebody to make fun of them, you know?
Yeah.
But I also think it's still, you're making fun of them. You're making a joke about them. The joke needs to be funny. You need to get away with it. You got to land it, right?
Right.
The joke that you're speaking about that Jeff Ross made about Shaq at another roast, where he was like,
I think
"Oh,
it was the Tom
Shaq's-"
Brady one.
It may have been Tom Brady, but he was like, it's like, "Oh, Shaq, like you got here, like
He was-
did you drag your knuckles to get
No,
here
he
or
was
something
like,
like that?"
he was like, Shaq, your knuckles are ashy. Did you walk here?
Oh my
yeah.
God.
Like a gorilla?
Yeah.
Which, you know, making any
Now,
type
a lot of people said that was funny. People weren't really mad at that. But
That one's
there
not,
is people.
it's not as bad as the Kevin Hart ones, but it's definitely like, oh.
That's crazy. But that
Kevin
is
Hart
crazy to
ones
say.
were-
Yeah, the Kevin Hart. Well, the one that I heard that was kind of like, what the fuck, was the one where he said that like he would get lynched from a bonsai tree because he's so small.
Yeah.
and I was
Yeah,
like,
Shane
whoa.
Shane Gillis said those two. There was two that he said. He said that Kevin Hart's so small he could get lynched from a bonsai tree, and he said, "I'm not gonna lie, I thought this one was a little bit funny." Subi.
the conductor one.
No, he said Kevin Hart's ancestors came to America on a slave ship in a bottle.
Oh, I thought you were to mention the George
Why?
Floyd
Because
one.
they're small too.
Well, that was Tony Hinchcliffe.
Tony Hinchcliffe said the George Floyd one, and that's the main one that people were like really upset.
So what was the George Floyd joke?
You can say it.
I don't really
I don't even remember what the joke was.
I'm not saying it. I'm
I
not
don't
saying
remember.
it.
It was something about George Floyd and a knee on a
Trey
neck.
said you guys said.
Yep. Nope.
He said what?
I don't really remember it. It was something about a knee on a neck and
Okay. From this is the context. He said that something. George Floyd is laughing so hard in hell that he can't
hell?
breathe. Yep. He's looking at it, was laughing so hard he can't breathe.
Was that what he said?
I'm trying to find like
the quote.
I'll find a clip.
Yeah, it was something
Keep
like
talking.
that, and people were really mad about
What?
There was another one where somebody made a joke about Tony, how he likes musicals, and because he's gay, Tony Hinchcliffe is a gay man, that something about lynching and like conducting, you know, like the punchline was something like that. Do you remember what the joke was?
Yeah, I think it was something along those lines. There's like Tony Hinchcliffe looks like the person who would make the music for lynching.
If he was a
something
slave,
like
if
that.
he was a slave owner, he would make his slaves do musicals or something like that.
Yeah.
And that someone said that joke, and then he got up and gestured towards all the black people sitting up there as if he was a conductor.
Yeah. He said the black community is so proud of you. Right now, George Floyd is looking up at us all laughing so hard he can't breathe.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, now I will say I did watch the role. When I watched it, there was a few times where I was like, oh shit. Like they were really going there. You know?
Yeah.
For context of like level of how bad like some of the jokes get, Cheryl Underwood was another one of the speakers, and her husband committed suicide. I'm pretty sure a few like
the
decades ago.
90s.
Yeah.
And there was all types of jokes flying at her about her and her dead husband, and like really. And Pete Davidson, I remember one time they were like, oh, we're at the roast, for Kevin Hart or whatever, but not Pete Davidson's dad. That was on September 11th or something like that, you know?
Jeez.
But then Pete will get up there and be like, Kevin Hart's here. I hated Soul Plane. Soul Plane was the worst event in my life involving a plane, Like they riff off of their own, like, oh, don't say that kind of trauma or whatever.
Well, do you think that the George Floyd and the lynching jokes were too far?
Here's my thing. If you're doing comedy and jokes and everything like that, in order for it to be joke, it has to be funny. You have to get away with it.
Right.
It wasn't funny.
Okay.
It wasn't funny. He didn't get away with it, so you deserve all the lashings and everything that you're gonna get. I think it is possible to make a funny George Floyd joke.
I don't think you can make.
I don't know how it goes. I don't know what the punchline is. I do think it exists. I don't think anybody did it though.
I don't think it exists.
You can't.
Do I think the jokes were over the line? It's hard to say. I would say yes, but in a vacuum, no. Like within the confines of a roast, I would say no. But if you're just like reading it on a paper, like you'd be like, yeah, like those jokes are way too far. But like and I think this is what people didn't like that Kevin Hart was saying at Breakfast Club and stuff. He was saying, yo, like this is literally what they do at a roast. Like at a roast, you say the craziest things possible. They were talking about The Rock had like a 10-minute spiel about sleeping with his wife.
Yeah.
And Regina Hall was talking about people in heaven running a train on his dead mother. Like, people were saying some crazy things now, but obviously the racist stuff is racist stuff, but there was a lot of different, like, it was.
I think the difference is stuff. Like, if I talk about your dead mother and it's your roast, that's one thing. But now if I'm bringing in a third party who died in a manner like George Floyd to then make a joke, it kind of feels a little bit different because like his family's not in the room. You know what I mean? Like George Floyd can't laugh because he's dead. So I think it's just a little bit insensitive in that sense. Like you can talk about Kevin Hart and his dead,
like the racist joke.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like talk about Kevin Hart and
jokes and stuff.
Like I feel like that's a little bit maybe too far. I don't know.
And then because there's layers, and then people were mad because apparently I can't confirm this, but this is what people were saying, that a lot of the Netflix writers, it was like all white people in the white writers.
Michael
room.
Che posted a photo of all the writers that were for the Netflix roast, and they're all white people. Yeah.
Oh wow.
But then also, I think people do have to remember that like those are the writers for Netflix. Each person might have their own set of writers, so those jokes weren't necessarily written by the Netflix people.
I just find it very strange that was acceptable. But remember when Justin Bieber had his own roast? They had so many fucking cuts of people making Paul Walker dead jokes that they cut that shit out.
Great point, yeah.
You're able to cut that out, but you refuse to cut out the jokes of George Floyd. Shut the fuck up.
Which jokes were cut out of the Kevin Hart roast, yeah.
Which ones?
We don't know what they were, but
was the Justin Bieber one live? It wasn't live.
No, but it was.
So I think that makes it a bit. The Kevin Hart one was live.
But Clyde just said they cut stuff out.
But I don't think
we don't know what the jokes were, but they are saying that there were jokes cut from the Kevin Hart.
So
roast.
no, I think Kevin Hart. But I think Kevin Hart addressed that. My bad. I don't think.
Did he? Okay.
Because I think it's like jokes. There were jokes that didn't make it, and there were jokes that the comedians passed. But they didn't actually like doctor any footage to cut anything out. There was just jokes that never got said.
Okay.
But they didn't.
But again, as you were scanning the jokes, you guys thought this one's good. This one's
man,
me.
I'm not surprised. Like Shane Gillis and those guys, I'm actually not surprised because they like that's what they do. They do like shock factor racist. Like that, like white people, like those are their guys because they're gonna take it there to black people. So like I don't think like those guys aren't comedians for black people. You know?
But I do like a good like black joke, like a joke. If it's done well, I will laugh at a joke done by.
Racism can be funny. You can make a funny joke about racism. You can make a funny joke about racism. That's rooted in. Yeah.
You can make a funny joke about homophobia. You can make a funny joke about a lot of offensive, or what's the word I'm looking for? A lot of marginalized groups.
Yeah,
Mucho does it all the time.
So again, I think it can be done because I've definitely laughed at jokes that were targeting black people or, bordering racist or full on racist. Like, yeah, I've laughed.
Right.
But I don't, like, to your point, those ones weren't funny.
Get away with it. You have to get away with it.
What a lot of people are saying is Kevin Hart didn't like have a reaction or didn't like reprimand or have anything. And at the Breakfast Club, they spoke about that. Like you didn't, say like, hey, like that was not cool, or hey, that one was a little bit too far. And he's like, oh, what do you want me to do? This is a live show. What do you want me to do? Fight him? What do you want me to do? Stop the show? Da, da, da. And I felt like that was kind of disappointing to me because you could have done something.
Wait, why?
What do you mean?
What do you mean he could have done?
He could have not laughed. He could have been.
He could have done this.
He could have been like, all right.
He could have looked down and looked disappointed
try
or something,
harder.
or
Like,
not laughing.
that was like boo.
Yeah.
That was
then,
shit.
yeah. Okay.
But he just laughed and engaged. Again, no one's telling you to get up there and Will Smith him. But you could have shown a disapproval. Disapproval? Is that
Disapproval.
Disapproval?
Disapproval.
Of the joke. And he tried to make it as like, oh, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? This is a live show, and this and that. This is why a lot of people say that Cat Williams is right about Kevin Hart, and Kevin Hart being a sellout. And
when Cat Williams comes out, like, and they have an exchange, and I feel like Kevin Hart did everything in his power to make it a super kumbaya, like, oh, we're friends again, and like, I don't know. Cat whispers something in his ear, and his expression changes right after.
Oh my
you know?
God, I haven't
so it's kind of like, yo,
Cat Williams doesn't play.
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't
At
fuck
all.
around. No.
Him and that perm.
His whole roast was from his heart.
Yeah. Cat Williams does not play at all. He does not fuck with them niggas at all.
But yeah, you could tell that Kevin Hart he's definitely at that level where
Too rich.
He's removed, and it's like
I hate that
the levels
though.
that he's playing at. It's like this type of stuff. Like it doesn't even phase him anymore because it's like, bro, I'll take
But
you
is that a
guys
good
getting
thing?
mad at me.
It's inevitable.
It's
What?
I'm
I
not
don't
gonna say
think
it's
so.
a good
Yes,
or a
it
bad
is.
thing, but it's.
I don't think
it
if
is.
I become a millionaire, I don't think I'll ever get to that.
You
of
don't.
just
You
letting.
don't. Okay,
But
so
yeah, because this is the thing though, Zoe. Like we're not talking millionaire. We're talking like we're talking about we're negotiating B's
You think-
here, not
like the
M's.
1%.
Kevin Hart is negotiating bees.
Yes.
With who?
Whoever.
A lot of companies,
a lot
his
of
media
brands, a lot of movies,
his
companies.
alcohol companies, his production companies. Like there's bees on the table, no pun intended.
bees.
Like, so I feel like at that point, like he said, it's kind of. I feel like it would be it's obviously possible. But I think it's very, very hard to stay connected when you're doing that because this stuff isn't what matters to you as much when you're up there. For instance, it's like if you're trying
That's
to get
a poor
100,
way to look at
think
it,
about
though.
it. If you're trying to get a $500 million deal,
Right.
but people are trying to cancel you or tell you about something you said on your podcast, realistically, unless it was some completely life damaging, and it's not even, remember, this isn't even something that you said. It's something that you allowed to happen. You're going to be like, bro, like, it's like, yeah, like, okay, but like, all right, bro, like.
But my thing is me condemning racism or me, standing with my people or condemning jokes that can be hurtful shouldn't affect the bees on the table. Like, how is Kevin Hart disproving these jokes going to impact his $1 billion deals? Doesn't make any sense to me.
I don't think that's what it is.
That's not what it is.
Yeah, I don't think that's
so
what
what
it
are we
is.
talking about?
It's more like, I think, and it's so specific with comedy where it's like, because I think what he's thinking is like, because you're a comedian, you like, quote unquote, understand comedy and comedians in a way that I think, like the way that his mind thinks about comedy, I don't think anyone who's not a comedian can even like grasp where like you can find a way that that's okay. I just don't think that it's in anyone else's like mind. You can't even fathom how you could think something like that is okay unless you're a comedian. So it's like he's looking at it from a lens that no one else will understand. So it's like at that point, it's like, I don't know. I just don't
Bro's
think
too
he
rich.
cares. I just don't think he really cares about this type of stuff anymore.
Yeah.
You can tell in the Breakfast Club interview. Yeah, he's too far away to be able to.
And that's also another
assess
reason
this
why,
properly.
and I think he talks about it in the roast, but like that's also another reason why you're probably not going to think he's as funny because he has too much ties now. It's very corporate. You can't push it like you could push it when you were just coming up or you just got there. I literally made a video about this recently where it's like, the most creatively free I was is when I had nothing to lose. Because it's true, like you can't, when you're just starting out or even when you're on certain levels, you could say what you want. You can, and everyone does it. Even if you guys don't notice subliminally, you now compared to you season 1 of this podcast, there's a lot of things that you probably wouldn't say and wouldn't talk about now that you would back then.
100. Zoe, no,
There
because
definitely
we've had
is.
conversations. Literally, we said we can't say certain things on the pod anymore because of advertisement. We've done that.
We still get.
And even if you would talk about something, you're gonna talk about it in a different way now than you probably would at the beginning when you felt like no one was really watching you.
I'll give you an example. Mucho asked us to cut out something because we mentioned a business partner of his. Remember that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
Zoe, think about our episode titles in season 1 and think about our episodes.
I just thought about one.
If you date a white girl, you're fucked. And think about that though.
Was that really what your title?
That's an episode title.
The title was literally "If You Date a White Girl,
But
You're
Zoe,
Fucked."
think about it. Like, if there are B's on the table,
But it was clickbaity because we didn't really. It wasn't like that. We were talking about interracial relationships and whatever. But yeah.
Kev could
Still rocking the line. We would never name that today.
Kev could fuck up $1 billion deal going 10 toes on institutional racism. That's a reality.
Really?
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm never
You think
gonna
that? You think that's great? Like that is impossible?
I just know that to me, I don't think I'll ever get to a place where I'll be making that much money that I still have to lose myself, or I can't defend Black women, or I can't tell you that joke is not
I don't
cool.
disagree with you, Zoe, but until you see a certain amount of money in your account, I don't know how you're going to react.
I'm a real nigga, Trey.
I don't doubt you're a real nigga, but I also understand real niggas change up their shit when a certain account hits their
But
bank.
it also depends. But it also depends on what you. It also depends on what you care about, though. Those might be your non-negotiable stances about Black women and racism and stuff. But there could be some other stuff that you probably like. You would stand for, but you don't care about as much that
Like
you're
what?
more flexible on.
There we go.
I don't know. There's a lot of causes for a lot of people and a lot of groups. And depending on where you stand on the scale, some are more important to you than others. That's just how things are. You know?
Agreed.
There's a million marginalized groups and a million causes. And we only realistically we talk about the ones that we care about.
Yeah.
I hear that.
Yeah, so it's life, bro. Being a human is complex, you know.
It very is.
There's so many unwritten rules that you just
And the
abide
internet
by.
just tries to make it seem like things are just one way and this is how you should be and this is how you shouldn't be. And like that's just not how things work. And everything is nuanced. Everything has context. It's like when I was talking about, remember a few episodes ago when people are like, oh, we're boycotting Gucci and we're boycotting all these places. Like when the what was it? I think it was like the Israel. It's like those places that support Israel
like
and
Starbucks and McDonald's
them type of places.
And,
And it's like, yeah, that's easy to say when you don't go there anyways. Like if you never go to McDonald's, that's nothing for you to boycott McDonald's.
Yes.
Yeah.
But if all you can afford is McDonald's, you're not going to boycott McDonald's.
Thank you.
And that doesn't mean that you're less racist or more racist than someone else.
Or you got $1 million deal on the table, and then this thing just pops off with McDonald's being racist, and now it's like, oh, you were about to make your $1 million, but your community's looking at you. You're gonna really make a deal with like these McDonald's
Like
people
Stormzy?
that they're gonna forget about, and they're gonna forget about this controversy in 3 weeks. You know?
I'm saying like happened to Stormzy.
Yeah.
Right? Where the whole,
Yeah.
you know, the what's it called? Everything had come out about like canceling McDonald's because McDonald's stands with Israel.
Yeah.
And then Stormzy comes out with this McDonald's deal and everyone's like, what the fuck?
Yeah. And it's very easy for you from your couch to be like, yo, Stormzy, you should have turned down that $10 million for McDonald's to stand up. Like, everyone's not gonna like that's easy to say when you're not the one in the situation, yo.
Thank you.
I see a lot of people do it though.
We said it the same with the Kaepernick stuff. It's easy to say I would have kneeled, but would you? You're not gonna know unless you're there.
It's easy for Jay-Z to be like, well, you're gonna let me organize the Super Bowl halftime show for the next 10 years? Okay. Yeah. That's what you, okay. We're past kneeling. Yeah, kneeling's done. Yeah. Fuck kneeling. Yeah.
Water under the bridge, man. We good, man.
Everybody makes mistakes.
That's what I'm saying.
I hear that.
Certain opportunities come your way, you're gonna forget a lot of shit.
Yo. It's not as easy as people think. That's all I think.
I feel that. Do we want to talk about the movie that's been going viral lately? Just so I know you haven't seen it, but Clyde
Yeah,
seen it.
that's what I did this weekend.
Yeah.
Talk
I
about it.
actually had a friend who just messaged me and she was like, bro, why didn't you warn me about how fucked up this movie is.
Is that what you've been texting about this whole time?
Part of it. Yeah. Part of it was Turks. Part of it was Obsession. Yes.
And that was, Obsession is the movie that we're referring to.
Yeah. So those who don't know, there is a scary movie that was released maybe like 2-ish weeks ago.
I think it's 2 or 3 weeks ago.
You already lost me.
Yeah.
Not watching it.
Yes, it's good. It's a horror film that released 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Is it the same like the Disney one that you tried to get us to watch?
No, very different.
Wait, what?
Are you talking about the Barbarian? I love how that is still
First
lives
of all,
as a thing.
that movie was good.
Continue with your story.
It wasn't.
Barbarian was good, but this is like actually like disturbing for real. Anyway, so those who don't know, and if you haven't seen it, don't listen because I'm going to spoil some stuff. If you have seen it, listen because we're going to unpack it. So there's a movie called Obsession, a horror film that came out about 3 weeks ago. I went with my sister to actually see it on the opening weekend. I didn't know my sister's like a movie fanatic, so she's like, "Oh, let's go see it." I'm like, "Cool." It had really high ratings. I think it was like 9 out of 10 on IMDb.
Super,
like
a lot of critical
90%
acclaim.
on Rotten Tomatoes. It was like a critically acclaimed horror film. I'm like, okay, cool. I'll go watch it because I do trust Rotten Tomatoes and IMDb quite a bit. So, what's it called? I went to watch it, and basically what it's about this guy, and he has a crush on this girl in his friend group. So it's kind of like me, Clyde, Tresor, and Felicia are all friends, and we work together, and we hang out together, and blah, blah, blah. Clyde has a really, really big crush on Felicia, but she just sees them as friends. And he's been struggling to like tell Felicia how much he likes her. And Tresor's trying to coach him. He's like, I don't know what to do, da da da.
Meanwhile, actually, we'll get there.
Yeah. You're skipping way after the end of the movie, right? So Clyde is like, I don't know what to do, da da. He's had a crush on her for so long. He's like, head over here, it's about her, da da da. He then goes, she loses a necklace. And then he goes to replace this necklace that she lost as like a gift. He finds this thing at this like mystic crystal shop called a One Wish Willow. And basically what it is you're supposed to make a wish and break it and your wish comes true. So he initially buys it for her instead of the necklace. I'm going on about details that are important. Regardless is, he tries to approach her, tries to confess his love. It doesn't work. She leaves and he pulls out the One Wish Willow and he's like, I wish Nicki loved me more than anybody else in the fucking world. And then breaks it.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden this
stops right in her tracks.
Like, guys, when I tell you this movie is fucking eerie. Like she immediately just like turns and like switches.
You don't even see her turn. It's just like you just see her looking from the porch.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh
my
God.
I'm telling you, the way the movie is shot, and these are actors that are like, I don't hate calling them no name, but like, yeah, they're not big actors at all. Like no one in this movie is a big name.
This is a very significant portion of this film because it's a first-time director who used to be like a YouTuber. He's 26 years old, and I'm pretty sure they spent $700,000 to make this movie. Looks brilliant. Looks
really
like a
well done
$100 million movie. And
I don't know about $100 million.
I don't know. It looks better. It looks better than some Marvel movies that I've seen that they spent $100 million.
Really? You think so?
Yeah.
Cinematography wise, just that. And I believe it's set to make $230 million.
Which is unheard
I'm pretty sure
of.
he already said that they are signed to do a sequel.
Come on.
Or some type. I don't know if a sequel, but sorry, I shouldn't say sequel. He's signed to do a second movie.
Yes.
It might not be a sequel, but he said he's gonna tie some things from Session into this.
I hope
he said he's making a mini universe kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is fucking creepy. And the reason why it's so creepy is because it's all like it's unrealistic, but it's realistic. Because the things that happen are not extremely paranormal, but they are things that could happen that would really freak you the fuck out.
Yep.
And like, it was almost, to me, horror films are the best where like, it feels like, yo, this could actually really fucking happen. And this feels a little bit too realistic. That's what it teeters on. And just the way that like, she was able to embody this like, weird, obsessive,
psycho crazy girlfriend, right? Like that trope. It's a very refreshing kind of rendition on the psycho partner thing, you know, that stalks you and does crazy shit.
Bro, she was amazing in it.
Terrifying. That woman is scary. If I were to see her, I'd be like,
And the thing is, at one point I felt really bad for him. Like the ending, I almost like teared up. I was like, oh.
You felt bad for him?
Initially, listen.
No, but in the ending, you were feeling bad for him?
Then listen. When he's in the bathroom and I don't know if I should spoil it. I don't know if you want to see it.
I'm not watching it.
You're not gonna watch. It's a good movie though.
He doesn't like
I don't do horror. I told you, heaven take, never a hell take.
Okay, but it's
I don't do
not
horror
like
movies.
Devil or like
It's like
Yeah,
yes.
it's kind of like exactly. It's kind of like Get Out.
Realistically, I probably won't watch it.
A little bit more eerie. Anyways, there's a scene at the end of the movie where
Felicia, you seen it?
I've seen.
I'm not trying to spoil anything more for you.
I've seen the whole storyline. I've seen reviews.
Cool.
I also don't.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's so good, guys.
I might actually go and watch it because of the reviews.
Just don't say exactly what happens.
Anyway,
Just
there's a
say,
scene at the end of the movie where you kind of know where, because I'm like, yo, how are they gonna end this? How are they gonna end this? And I'm like, oh, man, it's how they're gonna end it. And then you're like, I kind of feel bad for him in that moment. But then when everything happens, everything unfolds, I'm like, oh, damn, that's what's gonna happen. And I felt bad. And like the music's sad and, you know, he's crying and I'm like, shit. But then I thought about it. I said, wait, man, you
No. Zoe, from the moment.
Can I?
Yeah.
Go.
I'm just the moment that he's going to go get some water and he looks over and the real version of her is screaming.
Yeah, I know.
And it's being like, yo, kill me. I can't do this.
I know.
Yo, this isn't the real me. Kill me. And like him being like, but what's so bad about dating me?
Yeah.
Monster. You are a super villain. You are Thanos, bro. Kill this nigga.
That is
you got off
sick.
easy by killing yourself.
Oh, well,
Fuck that.
you
That's
ruined
crazy.
it. Oh my God. Well,
okay, well,
you ruined it.
I guess that's what happens.
It's like the
I thought we were ruining things.
No,
he said he wanted to go watch it.
Said, don't say exactly what happens, which is why I was keeping it vague.
I didn't really
Not for
explain
me, I meant
exactly.
for the viewers.
I actually didn't spoil that.
It's fine.
I mean,
keep going.
anyway.
I didn't spoil the ending. There's a lot more that
There's
happens.
a lot more, but okay,
Yeah.
anyways. But that's kind of like a big part. But anyways, that scene, I'm like, oh man, like, And then I was like, but then I thought about it, I said, hold on. Nah, he was fucked up. He was really fucked up because there were so many like countless red flags. Like, this is not okay. This girl is not okay. This is not normal. I need to drop her off to some type of help because you can, and agree, the part where she's like begging him, like, this is not me. Like, please kill me because I'm fighting for my life in this body and I'm trying to fight this fucking whatever demon thing that's taking over her, this curse.
The director said it wasn't a demon. It was her, the wish is like a possession.
Yeah. So she's literally fighting this possession in her body and she's like telling him like, you need to kill me. You need to kill me. And he's like, why? Like, why? It's being bad, like being with me that bad. And she's like, it's not me. It's not me. And he's like, what? You don't want to love me? And I'm like, all right, man. I'm like, yeah, come on. Like,
He seemed like a reasonable person up until
up until that.
No, there was one before.
No, there were multiple before.
Yeah, there was
Multiple before.
very subtle things. I think that very made it. Wait, what happened before that was very.
I can't say without spoiling
the
anything.
tape? That's not fucking normal,
The tape?
bro.
The
The tape on the door when he goes to leave for work.
Clyde.
Oh, he puts tape on the door.
Did you not watch the movie?
I don't remember exactly the
at this
scene that
point
you're
we're spoiling
referring
it.
to. All right,
If you
yeah.
don't want to see it, just skip this part. There's a scene where he's talking to her and he's like, you know, Nicki, like how you're acting is really weird. Like, this is not okay. Like the stalking, like the staying up at night and watching you guys chill. And then he turns around to go to work and the door is completely duct taped. like completely duct taped.
Are you kidding me?
You don't
No, I
that
remember.
scene?
Yeah, I remember this.
And she's like, have a good day at work. And he's like, what the fuck? And he's like trying to open the door and the door just won't open because she tried to keep him inside the house.
Okay,
and she was acting like she's there reading her book, like everything's okay.
I was talking about red flags for that indicated that he was a shitty person.
And when he comes home, the cat.
Well, that's subtle. That's something that
I
I didn't realize that till like the end.
I missed that one.
Yeah.
The cat?
No, I just watched clips on TikTok. I didn't watch the full thing.
Oh, sorry, my fault.
No. Go ahead.
The lunch is what? He should
Sorry.
have sent her to the psych ward immediately.
Yeah.
Didn't he?
And when he comes home and she's in the same spot filled with shit and piss,
Hasn't eaten.
and she shit all over the floor and piss, and she's like, oh my God, I didn't move all day. And then he's like, what the fuck? Like, that was when, like, bro, bring her to put her in a fucking psych ward.
Put her in the loony bin.
Like, what the hell?
But then he also attempted to try and reverse it, and then like
Yeah, and then he also calls to be like, bro, this wish is he calls a customer thing and he's like, what do I do? And they're like, do you want to cancel? He's like, no, don't cancel it. I want to alter it. Like, nigga, you are what?
Did you hear the other end where she was screaming in the fucking back?
And he was like, do you want to hear her? And she's there screaming for her life because she's trapped in this fucking bro.
So apparently the director said like there's a version of like her that's like living and the other version that's trapped is in hell. So like, in other words, the woman that's there is walking in a shell versus like Nicki, who's for real, she's driving in hell. like trying to escape from that.
She's in the torturous sunken place.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
This don't sound like something that I need to watch.
No. But here's the thing,
It's a good movie, though.
Tresor, it's not scary. It's just
It's
psychologically
just eerie.
like
Like you're
holy
like,
shit.
what the hell?
There's
But the need for remember the things y'all put in your brain. Come on, you don't remember what your parents and your grandparents tell you, yo? These are the things that you're consuming into your mind. You're putting these things in your head, yo. You're going down to sleep, and this is the last thing you saw before you went to sleep. People in hell in their body screaming and making wish and. Come on, yo.
Yo, Black.
What do we do? We're losing recipes.
Let him cook.
What happened to God and faith and good Christian things?
Well,
Look what you guys are watching, yo.
Let him cook.
This is ridiculous. Who was just like, yeah, this is a great idea. Let's just watch this dumpy movie and get everyone else to watch it. Someone did a wish and now she's cursed and her body's in hell inside her body. I'm not watching that, yo. I'm not watching that. Never will. This is insane.
Yeah, movies.
Go put on VeggieTales and go to bed. It's crazy, man.
I don't know you feel so passionate about it, brother.
There's so many TikToks of people like my boyfriend leaving the theater after watching, and they have like Barney on their phone, or like SpongeBob SquarePants.
I'm one of those people.
Bro.
On my life, I'm one of those people. I feel no ways.
Oh my god!
I'm not watching something super intense or scary before I go to bed.
Yo.
But your production.
Put on Hannah Montana, and then I can go to sleep.
But Tresor, your production guy, you know it's all fake, bro.
It doesn't matter. It's the spirit. It's the spirit. The spirit of what you guys are watching.
My other
is
homegirl
real.
saw it like a couple nights ago, and she called me. She was like, "Bro, what the fuck? Like, why did you watch?" And I was like, "I told you." She's like, "Bro, I have to go home and watch cartoons for 2 hours before
Literally.
I go to bed."
I have to watch Sweet Life of Zack and Cody before I can go to sleep, yo. I'm not doing that.
Oh my God,
To this day, I'm 30 years old. I will still do that.
What is it about horror movies that just gets you like so on edge?
Bro, it's not like, it's scary, first of all.
Yeah.
And past that, it's just bad vibes, yo. I don't know if everyone's brain works the way that my brain does.
Right.
That type of stuff will like retain in my brain.
Does it
Like
scar
I will
you?
not like I will be thinking about that for the next 3 weeks every single day.
This is interesting, actually.
Like that state, like I can't remember. I told you a story about me as a kid when I watched Armageddon and I was terrified of the moon because I thought the world was gonna end.
Oh, child.
I can't watch stuff like this, yo.
I hear you.
I don't mean to laugh at you because I know a lot of people like that.
My brain can't handle it, yo.
Does your brain know how to separate? And I'm not being insulted when I say this. Does your brain know how to separate like fiction from reality sometimes?
Probably not. But
Really?
I don't even think it's about thinking it's real because obviously I know it's not real. It's just my brain will put myself in this scenario.
Yeah.
Oh,
So now it's like
I operate the
so
same
now
way.
it's like I'm
Really?
Yeah.
So now it's like I'm in my room and I'm like,
yeah.
did I hear something or am I just tripping? Like,
Yeah.
That's
I will see things. Like I'll be in the dark and it's like, what was that? But it's just like my clothes on a hanger that looks like a person. Like,
Yeah. It happens to me too sometimes.
I put my head will go in that space, but then it's like, oh, thank God I'm not really there, you know? Like,
Yeah.
it's just like, oh, see how bad things could be?
Yeah. What would
You
you?
know?
There's a scene though in the movie where he's like, they're like out on a date and like everything's been great, whatever, and they're like together, they're a couple and everything's like normal in like the one portion of the movie. And they're out for dinner, and then his homeboy basically calls him like,
Who's a snake?
yeah, we don't spoil that part.
Okay.
His homeboy calls him and he's like, yo, like, something's wrong with Nicki. Like, I found some things out. Like, you should watch what's happening. And then he kind of goes to bring it up and she's like, no. We were having a good night. And I'm like, yo, what would you do? Like, if your girl just started.
That's the most. No, like that phrase.
If your
That
girl
phrase
just got home and
too.
she's like, no, in the restaurant.
like, your vibe. Like, anyways, what were you saying?
I'm
No.
Yo, just bye.
The phrase that she says too, like we were having a good day, like that's That's like,
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
why can't we just have a good day?
That's loony bin
You see
behavior.
you see girls on TikTok are doing that trend, like when they go out with their boyfriends and they're like, no, and everyone's like, stop. Oh my God.
I can't imagine as a man that happened in a public place.
Yo.
I'd be more embarrassed and scared.
I told if people want to see that movie, even though we kind of spoiled it, go see it, man.
That scene's like the scene in Get Out.
Which one?
Where he asked the aunt or the lady, did you unplug my phone or something like that? Remember when he realizes his phone's been taken out of the charger? And then he's like, he says to the lady, he's like, oh, there's not a lot of black. Sometimes when I'm around white people, I just get uncomfortable. And then she's like, no. And she starts crying.
Oh, yeah. She's like, no.
Yeah. I felt like it was a lot like that scene.
That movie's fucked too.
Yeah.
Or no.
Or Inheritance. That's the one movie that's fucked me up. I'm not gonna lie.
Inheritance?
I haven't seen Inheritance.
I don't want to like. There's a certain scene where like the mom gets possessed. That is the most.
I don't think you're talking about the right movie. You're talking about what's the one called?
Do you know
Not
what I'm
Inheritance.
talking about?
Insidious.
No.
Hereditary.
Hereditary? Is that what you're talking about?
I'm sorry. Yes,
Yeah,
Hereditary.
yeah.
Oh, when he goes in the attic?
Yes.
Yeah,
I didn't watch.
crazy.
I've heard
I
that
don't
movie. I never to this day I still haven't watched it.
Zoe, I'm telling you, don't watch that.
I haven't seen that
watching it.
movie. I've seen that scene though.
Yeah, I heard
bro.
that movie is so fucked and I refuse to watch it. That's one horror movie. Yeah, I draw the line. And I heard that movie is chopped, like chopped.
Zoe, it's bad.
Yeah, my sister was like, yeah, you can't handle that one. I said, yeah, I'm good.
If
Did you watch Midsummer?
That's so bad.
I haven't seen it.
Midsummer is the same guy who did Hereditary.
I know, but that's such a bad movie.
I can't. Midsummer, I was like, all right, man. Get me out
You
of
got to
here,
really
man.
immerse yourself to be in Midsummer though. Like, it's
Did you see Backrooms?
No, and that's another
another one.
horror movie by a director. I think he's 20 years old.
And I'm telling you, get in your bag. All these guys doing movies are like social media creators who just happen to like find shit on Reddit and then like create this thing. Like he apparently started. My sister said it's called
He's a
like
YouTuber, yeah.
Scary Spaghetti or something spaghetti. What's it called? Something spaghetti. It's like some trend
Something like that, but it was
on like Reddit where like someone be like,
creepypasta.
Creepypasta. That see,
Scary spaghetti.
Scary. That's the title.
I don't know. That's it. So the thing called the thing there's this trend called
pasta.
creepy pasta.
Pasta?
Is that what it's called?
And you called it Scary
Creepypasta.
Spaghetti.
Yeah.
Scary spaghetti.
There's this trend
That's
called
hilarious.
creepypasta where people like write like horror stories based on like a picture that someone posts. And apparently he took this film Backrooms and it started from this creepypasta thing.
Creepypasta.
Yeah, whatever this shit is. But apparently that movie, I didn't have as good as reviews as what's it called? Obsession, but apparently it's still a little bit like
They
eerie.
spent 10 million to make it, 15 million, and it made 130 this
Wild.
weekend.
And so it's about like a guy who finds a back room and it's like endless, right?
It's
Yeah.
like he finds a back room and there's literally no exit, no
And there's
end.
no exit. Yeah.
Once you enter, you're stuck.
It's just Mordo
Like
in the back
imagine going
rooms
into a
for-
back room and all of a sudden you're
Time.
just like it's it doesn't end.
That's
Like
terrifying.
hallway after room after hallway after room after room
crazy.
and every room is something different.
Well, liminal spaces can be scary.
Yeah, that's
Unlimited
scary.
spaces, yeah, that is a fear.
I think it's called liminal space.
Liminal? I thought it was,
Really?
I don't know what that means. Maybe you could be right. I don't know.
I might be wrong.
What's your-
But
So
imagine going to the back room at Foot Locker, you're working, all of a sudden you're just like, yo, what's that? And you just keep
Turn
walking.
the corner, you see a guy beating his meat into the.
We were talking about apples and you went to tangerines, dog. What the fuck?
That happened. What are we talking about?
What?
You guys don't remember when the Foot Locker guy?
Oh, when he
made
took a
shit?
shit?
No, when he was like naked and making the videos
Yes,
and beating his meat
I
into
do.
the.
I vividly
Wasn't he
remember
like
that,
nutting
yeah.
in sneakers? When
Yes.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah, niggas need to go to jail, man.
Here, like this was happening.
25 to life. yo.
Liminal space is a physical or psychological in-between zone. So it's kind of like it's like a transitional state. You know, like it's kind of looks like, hey, this is the beginning of something else.
Yeah.
What did she say?
What you doing?
Yeah.
Whatever, some of the nerd
Yeah,
stuff
yeah,
you guys
yeah,
are talking
yeah,
about.
That's some super nerd stuff.
Yeah.
Domain expansion's crazy.
But yeah, I mean, I hear that. So
What's y'all biggest phobia?
circles.
Circles.
Ooh, child,
what?
I cannot. What's it
You
called?
don't like
Yup.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever
okay.
that shit is,
like just
I got
looking
it.
at so
Wait,
like
full-
those.
No. It have to be like. Don't even talk about it.
But it would have to be like what?
So like a honey.
Stop.
So
She
like
just got so scared
Wait,
she
so like a
turned
honeycomb freaks you out?
Middle
It
Eastern,
depends. Are you pulling it up? No, fuck off.
like a honeycomb.
That's what I'm asking. Is a honeycomb freak you
It
out?
depends on how.
All right, I pulled. It's
It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. For context, Zoe just got up and literally just ran out.
I pulled up a picture of Honeycomb. This girl ran.
Yeah, no. I've done the test before, and they were like, yeah.
I kind of have it. It makes me uneasy.
Really? Wow.
Nope. Don't like it at all. It is fucked. Oh my God, I'm already itchy thinking about it.
Yeah.
Bro, there's times where I'll see things, and what the fuck? And I just can't control my body. I get itchy. My back starts hurting.
Yeah.
My mouth gets...
Makes you uneasy, yeah.
Nope. Oh my God.
Tresor, what are your fears?
That shit I don't play with.
Phobias and fears, I think,
phobias
are
and
two
fears.
different
Phobia,
things.
that's a phobia.
That's a phobia.
I don't know if I have any phobias.
If you have any phobia, you can say fears.
I have like a very minute germophobia.
I know you do.
Very minute.
I know. Yes, he does.
Minute.
He works close to the gas station.
But
Yeah, he does.
I will not touch the pump with my hand. I won't do it.
You don't keep hands.
Tresor's Howie Mendo.
That's why I said like minute. I will not touch a pump with my hand. There's no way I would ever sit on a public toilet. I would never touch a public like flush. Like never.
You pump gas regularly and you never touch a gas
gloves. I keep gloves in my.
That's what I'm saying.
I keep disposable gloves in my.
No
Mental
fucking
console.
way.
Yeah.
You don't just, I have hands.
I didn't know that. No.
You don't just raw dog and put hand sanitizer after?
No.
You've never put your bare ass on a public toilet seat, don't lie.
Never in my life. Never in my life.
Even if you're drunk?
Never in my life.
I don't think I.
Well, I guess you're a
bare
man.
ass on a public toilet seat.
Yeah.
Slipped before.
Never
Like
in my
I've
life.
been drunk, like trying to squat, and I like oop, and I'm like, oh my God, and I'll like wipe my ass. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
You can get chlamydia like that.
No, you
yo.
can't.
You
Jesus
can't.
Christ.
That's a
Was
myth.
that a rumor?
That's a
is a
very. Yo, I
very
recently
bad
realized why. Like, heard why
But
that's a
they do.
myth.
But people do say that
Crazy.
public toilets can be cleaner than some people's home toilets.
Which is true.
Yeah,
That could be true.
Which is true.
because public toilets are cleaned regularly. Like your office toilet might be cleaner than some
Yours.
people's home.
That's
Hold on,
possible.
Not too much on my toilet.
not you specifically, Zoe. God's sake.
But yeah, like someone's home toilet because you don't clean your. Some people don't clean it as regularly as someone like a public toilet.
It's possible.
But I hear that.
Clyde, what about you?
I'm an arachnophobic. Like, I don't like spiders. That really. Yeah.
Really?
And I feel like that's kind of the main one. I have two kind of small, slight fears. I don't know if this is a phobia. I just really, 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 really don't ever want to have to fight or defend myself while I'm naked.
That's
like
so specific.
Fight naked-ophobia.
Like I never want to like. I never want to have to like go to
Fight
eat. Yeah, you see?
Fight naked-ophobia.
Have you seen Get Rich or Die Trying?
Yeah.
You know the scene where 50's in jail and like Terrence Howard protects him
I
from
feel
getting
you.
stabbed? That is
And
my
they're in the
deepest.
showers,
That
right?
is my deepest fear.
I'm there with you.
Like fighting with your dick
I'm
out.
there.
Yeah,
I'm there with you.
Like showering alone and I hear something. Oh my god!
I'm there with you. I'm there with you, bro.
I don't ever want to have to fight and my dick is out. Yeah, ever.
I'm there with you. What's the phobia of someone walking in on you in the bathroom mid-wipe?
That's weird. I don't know why you freak out about that.
That's like an embarrassment thing. I have one other one. I don't
Because
like.
like that is normal.
Do bodies of water bother you guys?
Yeah, like that's
That
like
kind of makes me feel weird. Yeah, I don't like
bodies
that.
of water at night.
Yeah,
Like
fuck,
one of
that's
my fears
crazy.
is like falling overboard in the middle of the night.
Oh yeah, you're dead.
Oh my God. Like no lights.
that's
Like
tough.
the ocean at night.
You have no
Yeah,
direction.
that's scary.
Like imagine falling off a cruise in the middle of the night.
Yo.
You're done.
You're dead.
Just
Whoa! What was that?
my finger cracked.
Oh, I thought you
Just
broke.
take me, Jesus, Lord of mercy.
Or you know what my algorithm's giving me, and I have no idea why. The cave diving videos.
Oh, like the super
the
tight
also you
spaces
call-
where
Yeah.
people are
I'm
like,
not even claustrophobic at all. Like, yeah, shit.
they're like
shit.
sliding through.
Oh my God.
When they give the visual representation of like where they are in the cave, and they see how just shit out of luck they are, they completely
Like,
went down
why?
in this crevice and they can't come back up.
Why
That
would people do that?
Because I'm convinced people are stupid.
When it's like you have to hold your breath to slide through. I don't want to be in
Yo,
anything that
yeah,
is
that's
Like,
like that's crazy to me.
I don't know if my my fear is kind of crazy. I have a slight fear of homeless people. A slight fear of homeless
really?
people.
Homeless
That is so
phobia.
fucked up, bro.
But it's not because like I don't like. It's because of like,
And they're called unhoused.
Unhouseophobia.
it's mainly because like I've had bad experiences already, and like I just don't want to go through that shit again. Like
That's
I've,
some-
Homeless people are people. You
I know,
don't, they don't
they're,
have homes.
I know they're people, but like I've had bad experiences where I've either been robbed. My friends.
Wait.
I've been. No, I'm not joking. When I was a
Like-
kid,
someone took it off you, something off you.
Yeah.
What happened?
I was like 16 or something like that. We were going through Union Station and some guy literally just like bum rushed me and my friend and like grabbed our shit. He grabbed my friend's keys, like whatever they could grab off of us. They just ran off with it. We were 16. We couldn't do shit. The other one was like an unhoused person broke into our college and was like, I don't know if he had a knife or something like that. And like, yeah, that shit just kind of like fuck. I don't want to go through that shit.
This is not funny.
It's not funny at all, but like I just have that very irrational fear. I'm like, it's bad. I know it's bad.
I think it's valid.
No, I think it's valid.
He's like scared of he's not scared of unhoused people. He's scared of like
I'm not scared of going to a soup
people
kitchen.
who are dangerously mentally ill.
That's where I think that is.
Just because you like the unpredictability
Yeah,
of
I think that's valid to be like. I feel like you have a slight fear of that too. Yeah.
I feel it.
Because I'm not going to fight with someone who has nothing left to lose.
I feel it.
You know what I'm saying? I think my friend said
I
something.
feel like
It was like
someone
said he sent me a post and it was like, my greatest fear is fighting a homeless man and he puts his finger in my mouth.
What? Yeah, because what are you gonna like? I feel that, or like they spit in your face. Oh my gosh!
Oh my god!
So I would take his.
I would. Oh my gosh!
Yo,
If a homeless person spit in Tresor's face.
Oh my! I don't even.
Tresor would pass away. He'd pass away.
I would faint.
You die.
I would faint.
No, Tresor would pass away on spot. Right there, it would collapse.
Bro, I'm offing myself. I'm done.
I would actually faint.
Tresor.
Like, bro,
I'm bad with that. And another one of our friends is really bad with that. Someone who's getting married. I have this on camera where it's like these two homeless people were fighting.
Yeah.
And another one of them was walking by and he tried to like pass him and like put his hand on him, like, to like pass him. And he literally like screamed and ripped off his jacket.
Are you kidding?
Oh,
he is ridiculous.
Screamed and ripped off his jacket. But hey man, I understand some people are in certain situations, and this doesn't apply to everyone who is unhoused.
Yeah, no.
You can kind of just temperature check, like you can eyeball test certain people and be like, all right, I should probably stay away from him.
And I don't think unhoused is synonymous with unpredictable,
criminally mentally ill.
Yeah.
Did I use the wrong verbiage?
No. I think
it's
you
just
mean. Yeah. But I think it's not all unhoused people are.
Oh yeah,
mentally
no.
off or unpredictable, a little bit jumpy. Yo,
some unhoused people just missed a paycheck recently.
Yeah, unfortunately, pursued happiness.
Yeah.
But if Tresor wears gloves to the gas station. If a homeless man spit in your face, I know you're crashing out, and it landed on your lip.
Zoe, shut
Yeah,
up.
Tresor would need therapy, bro. It's the first time Tresor would go to therapy.
Like
I would
stop. It's not even my fear.
And he has like no teeth, and he's yelling at Tresor like,
So,
did you see that AI video? It was a video and people never really knew it was AI until like later on. When it was like an unhoused dude and it looked like a New York train and he just like sneezed really, really loud and like everything went everywhere.
Oh, jeez.
Something like that. Yeah. Oh my God.
Tresor's deepest fear.
And just landed right here.
My biggest fear.
Holy fuck.
Anyways.
That's the worst, bro. Are you someone who, if someone's talking to you and they spit and the spit lands on you, are you acting like it didn't happen?
I'm
no,
immediately like this.
I'm not
sorry,
bro.
I have to. Sorry.
No,
I have to.
Fluids? No.
I
don't play.
Someone spit that mouth. Oh my! I can't let it sit. Oh fuck no.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh sorry. I'm like, it's okay.
No.
Oh my God.
Sheesh.
When I see it coming, I'm like, oh my God, I saw that.
When you see debris,
Mr. Petrocelli.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
That's just gross.
Anyways, this one's good.
Yeah.
We need to get back to our regular 2.5 hours. No more 3, 4. Man.
Not every day Iceman delivery.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. Last episode was 3 hours. I think we're good with a 2.5-er.
Yeah. Y'all will be all right.
And this is a normal pod. I think we're getting a little bit comfortable sitting here for 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah.
This is a very good pod.
Hey, look, this long form content though. How do you gotta get into things?
Some pods are an hour and a half. Hour 45.
45 minutes.
But I won't lie.
Feed the streets.
I won't lie though. I can't. Even I've been on podcasts and it's like an hour and a half, and I'm like,
That's it.
you don't like. You have not like. We didn't even talk about much, so I get it. But I think 2.5 is like a sweet spot for us.
Do you think we spoil the audience a little too much?
I feel like I think it is. We're just natural yappers, and I mean it happens organically. It's not like we're forcing it. You know what I mean? So I get. It's not like we blink and we're like, "Fuck, that was 3 hours." So
I wouldn't even say
it.
we don't even really spoil them. They show out for us. You know, they do a lot for us. They support us too. So shout out to the listeners, YouTube, audio, everywhere.
Yeah, and we're not like doing 3 hours just because we're trying to get something out of it. It's just more like, we're really passionate about some topics, and we were just keep going. But I think 2.5 is a solid point. I think 3 should be like special occasions. 3.5 should be like special.
We've had like 6 special occasions already.
Special occasions, bigger guests, a lot to talk about, like big moments, pop culture moments, news can be like 3.5. But like standard, I think 2.5 is a sweet spot.
And no, I won't shut up behind the camera. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys.
Getting some new sneakers.
Thank you for listening to episode 219. We'll be back next week till Mucho returns. Oh my God.